Good morning, Terra Firma, or good afternoon. It's good to see you. Hope life's treating you well today. Man, I get that. I get that really, really jumbled look. That really low resolution look. Let me see if I can lower my resolution. No, that ain't gonna do it. Damn it. Well, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. I hope it gets better. Let me set this thing real quick. There we go. Hopefully it takes me back to the same stream. Looks like there's 7 people in here. That's cool. How you doing, Nomad? Nomad Unbroken, great to see you. JLA member, how you doing? Bingo. I'm still not seeing the update yet on my my end. Let me refresh that. See if I can see a clearer me. Oh gosh, yeah, that's way clearer. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that it's my router. I think there's something wrong with my router. I gotta replace it like every 2 to 3 years. We go through a mad amount of data in our house. Hey, Ian Matthews, how you doing, my scrapping brother? Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. Hope life's treating you well. R5 Adventures. Hello, Tales of the Solstice. Great to see you. Tham's World. How are you, Tham's World? Thumbs up and a high five. I want to talk to you, Tham's World. When I do my next Tournament of Skillz competition, I'd like to have kind of like an intermission in between it, because sometimes it can be 3 to 4 hours. I'd like to have an intermission. I'd love for you to be a halftime show, if you will, you know what I mean? If you're up to it, you could break out the guitar and just go to town like I heard you do the last time I was in your live stream. It was awesome what you were doing, and I would be honored if you would do that for me. Of course, I'd let you know when it was, as soon as I knew the date, and see if we can align the stars, so to speak. But NWI Diver, hello. It's great to see you. Thumbs up and high five. Looks like it's staying relatively clear on YouTube at the moment, which is a good thing. I think I've got a router out in the garage. I might have to try a little later and see if that works. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I slept like crap last night. Between the restless leg thing, and I just couldn't sleep. So I finally got comfortable enough with enough ibuprofen and whatnot. I slept until 12:15. And here I am. This is my coffee stream. This is a legit Saturday stream. It's one of the legit Saturday streams. And I am blocked again. Gotta love that. Yeah, Thams, it could be a lot of fun. In all seriousness, it could be a lot of fun. JD Knight, it's great to see you. Life's treating you well. Maybe we can get a few cleared people up here. Let me throw out the invite. This is probably only going to be an hour or so, just because I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I've got some wood that I'm still going to cut, and I've got my wood splitter that I want to put to the test today. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to split. Ralph, it's good to see you. Thumbs up and high five. Much love to you. There we go. Hey, people in chat. Sorry about it. It's breaking up badly for me as we are on lockdown in the UK, and it is Saturday, 6 p.m. Lots of bandwidth being shared. It's not you. It's not you. I really don't think it's you, Ian, to be honest. If you can hear me, I think it's me. I think it's I don't even think it's the bandwidth here anymore. I think it's the router, because I keep going to reset it and it's clear for a little bit and then it just goes to crap. So, yeah. So if you can deal with me being Lego blocks, a bunch of Lego blocks, I know, Cammy Blue on the Woo, I know. I hope you just bear with me here, because, yeah. What's going on, Bill?
What is happening? What's shaking? What's going on?
I don't know. I can't tell because it's such a low resolution.
Yeah. Sometimes StreamYard isn't all that, but then
I honestly don't think it's StreamYard's, because, like I said, you're coming in perfectly clear. You know what I mean?
That's because I'm perfectly clear.
But you are perfectly clear. So maybe maybe it's rubbing off on your StreamYards. I really don't know. But I got a few more people I got to slap into existence. Hold on a second. And there we go.
R5. What is up, Raven?
Raven? It's good to see you, Raven. R5, Crystal, great to see you both. How's life treating you guys?
I'm doing okay.
The birthday boy is still passed out.
Is it? Well, good. Let him sleep as late and as long as he wants.
He told me to wake him at 10 because he didn't want to sleep all day. It is now noon.
Wait a minute. Did you wake him at 10?
Yes, I tried. You got Premier Raid coming in. Blue T Idaho, what's up? Thumbs up.
High five. Skill stats now available. That's funny.
Oh, I don't have chat.
Premier Hell Raid, welcome Raiders. It's great to see you guys. Thumbs up and a high five. Blue Team Idaho. Does that make slapping into existence? Does that make you the slapping god? No.
See, now your voice is getting robotic sounding too.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's been. I just didn't want to make him like all self-conscious about it.
Try exiting out of StreamYards and re-entering, because sometimes StreamYards does that with your voice.
Yeah, that does happen a lot.
Now we got control of the stream. Don't let him back
It's
up.
my stream now.
Don't let him back up. Keep him in the basement.
How can you do that? You can't.
Welcome to Nomadic Empire. I am Bill. Welcome to my live stream.
He stays in the basement. That's where he stays. Premier Hell, what's up? Thumbs up. Thank you for the raid.
NWI.
NWI. See, it's funny. He added NWI back up, and he's like, they can run the stream. I'll stay in the chat because I'm robotic.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to stay in the chat. Oh, you let him back up. You let him back up, Nomad. That's not allowed.
What?
So much, Nomad.
Dang it, man.
Back up on your stream, buddy.
He hacked his way back in. I didn't do that.
I did. I MacGyvered the heck out of that. How you doing, Suman? Happy birthday!
Hi, everybody. Thank you.
Are you
I
enjoying
wanted
your
to
day
sleep
thus
all
far?
day too.
He crawled out of bed to come join us in the chat.
Exactly.
Exactly. Are you having
It's rainy and gloomy here, so it's a perfect day to stay in bed.
It's nasty out.
It is nasty out. We
As
were
long
gonna
as
do
you're
like yard work
enjoying
and
yourself.
stuff, and
Oh no. Oh no.
That ain't gonna happen.
I got flowers delivered from my babies. My babies sent me flowers, so that was sweet.
My husband got to sleep in.
Do
Yeah,
I
I
sound
did
like a
too.
robot still?
No, you sound better.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you
So-
sound
you're not
it's
robotic.
working.
Premier Hell.
This is my weather here today.
That's
yeah,
our
you look
very-
weather.
gloomy too.
Pretty,
Overcast.
isn't it?
Well, he's not that far from us, but he just doesn't have any rain at the moment. I don't think it's raining at the moment for us either, but it's nasty.
No, it's not raining right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
I know.
Bob.
You're out in the garage, so you can tell.
What, Bill?
Bob, did you see that I changed the name for Nomadic Bike?
To
Again?
Nomadic Empire?
Yeah, even though I
Thank
never,
you,
I
Cammy.
said I was never gonna do it, but it always bothered me that the bike part was on there. One time, you were saying something about one of my channels, Nomadic Kingdom, that you liked.
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. So I checked, you know, the basics that I check. I checked, you know, Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that to see if there was a Nomadic Kingdom, and there was one on something on one of them, like I think some clothes or something. I forget. So I checked out Nomadic Empire, and Nomadic Empire was taken, I think, on Instagram by like 2 or 3 people, but that they aren't doing anything with it. So I was like, screw it. So I said, I'm going to take this name. It's going to be mine.
I have a question. Did you guys share this out and hit the like?
Please, and
And
thank
did you
you.
hit the subscribe if you're new in here?
That would be amazing.
Yes.
I'm
Even though
making
I
sure
am the
y'all did what
Minecraft
you
version
do.
of myself today, these guys aren't. So, yeah.
I actually have makeup on again this week. I couldn't do it, Bill. I couldn't do it.
You look beautiful.
I couldn't do the no makeup thing again. I've been no makeup for the last couple times I've joined streams, and I'm like, nope, we're putting makeup on today.
You didn't do it for
You
us.
looked
You did
pretty.
it for Mike, and you know it.
No, you
You
looked
know it.
pretty without the makeup.
You know it. Yes, but I feel naked.
Well,
And right
then
there,
put the
it's the
makeup
real
on.
question. It's the real questions.
What?
Tara said, I'm asking the real questions.
Oh,
Cammy, this is my makeup, buddy. Right here. This is it.
and I actually think what woke Premiere up this morning was, you know how you can do like the @ sign and then a space, and his computer will talk. I
Yeah.
put wakey, hands off snakey. And then he started to wake up and he was like, oh my God, did I not turn this off? Yeah.
Things were
I
free-
didn't notice that he had been going all night.
Mhm.
Or his explosive fart that he did might have woke him
The
up.
fart, yeah. The fart.
Were you guys
Was
watching it
another
the
one,
entire time? See, that's the funny
He's like,
part.
oh, were
People
you-
stay in there.
No,
No, we
just
were-
this morning.
We were going in
No,
and out.
just
and
this
just
one. But there was
checking things.
there was like 8 people in there.
We went
Wow.
in and out and checked things, and then would
Yeah, there was 8 people in there still gambling.
I told him to go to bed probably 12 hours ago. I said, get the heck off and go to sleep, Premier. What did you do? You didn't listen to me.
He went to
you
sleep.
Went to sleep
He went to
on
sleep.
the panel that you were supposed to have ended. That's not nice.
Guys,
That's
we have a
right.
legend. Hold on just a second. I got to slap him into the chat. Hold on. Ready? Here it comes. Ian Matthews.
What's up?
Oh,
Hey!
5, Raven, and the 2 in the middle.
The birthday girl. Don't forget
That's
it.
right. It's Sue
Oh,
Ann's birthday.
My
And-
birthday.
McBacon is a part of the McDonald's Happy Meal special.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Ian.
happy birthday to you.
Thank
I'm
you.
Like 6 p.m. here at OK. Oh, almost 6 p.m. 2 minutes to 6. So I was just packing in the shed. I had a what would you call it? A cry. Are you in lockdown over there in the America?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Right,
pretty
okay.
much.
Oh yeah.
It's a soft lockdown, though, in reality. It really
so-
is a soft lockdown.
Yeah, so my daughter's friend, I was busy doing some painting, and she's been everywhere to try and find a fire pit. And of course, she can't buy one because all the local stores are shut. So she said, your dad makes wood burners. Could he make me a fire pit? So I had to stop what I was doing. And I just knocked her this up.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
You see, that's the bottom of a gas bottle. You know, the 47 kilogram gas bottles, the tall one, propane tanks.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Knocking about. I had a few slices of tube. So I quickly threw that together for her. So I hope she liked that.
Really creative,
That's
Ian.
sweet.
I like that.
That's a better quality
that.
than most fire pits that she'll buy in the store anyway.
Yeah, true.
So,
You're not gonna get any good ones if you make it yourself.
There's the sentimental value to having that too. Now that you made it for her.
yeah, I think I'll get a bottle of wine out of it, hopefully.
Yeah, you got some brownie points coming your way.
That would be cool for my van.
It looks awesome, Ian.
Not in the van.
You can have a fireplace in your van?
Not in the van.
I mimed the thumbs up and high five. I hope you guys realize who I was doing that for, but there's only 2 new people that joined in, so you got
Eric
your thumbs up and a high
Garcia.
five.
Oh, Eric Garcia.
And Shernette.
Burnett Williams.
Jeanette Williams.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Rafael.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Rafael Scrapper
I went
just
out-
going to his house.
Hey,
Hey,
Rafael's live tonight. Oh, okay, you guys. You know, in another.
yeah, I went out to go get my other phone to pull up my chat and come back in the door and heard the alarm going off. Our genius employee set the alarm while I was in here, so I had to go up there and that I didn't even think to mute it until I was like already in there, and it was like wee wee, and
I
I'm
was
like,
wondering
oh,
what you were
that's too
doing.
much.
Well, Jeanette Williams. Hello.
It is good to see you, Jeanette. And Raffle, when are you going live, buddy?
It's 2 hours from now. So I don't know what time it is wherever you are, but 2 hours time from now.
It'll be
2
around
o'clock
3 p.m. my
Central,
time.
3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. I'll try to be there, Raffle. I will try to be there. I've got a lot of I got
Daytime?
wood today, and I've got to cut some wood. We still got damage from that last snowstorm we got a couple of weeks back.
I did watch that. It's unbelievable. I mean, we get snow about that deep, and that's it. You know, the country stops. You know, but yeah, snow that the trees are hanging on the ground. Wow, you know that's. It's very
Mother Nature pisses us off here in Maine because, you know, we get into April, right? We're almost in the middle of April, and it never fails, Ian. We get this last-minute major nor'eastern snowstorm that
We don't get
delivers
nature,
a
but we
motor
get our
more,
Oh,
and it's heavy stuff, too, and we always get damage like this, you know, with wood and whatnot. So,
it's
But-
Like winter just coming in and saying "F you."
yeah, it's like slapping me in the face on the way out, you know?
restocking your winter supply.
I'm not doing a, you know, Burt Reynolds Deliverance kind of impersonation. I've only got this on because I'm live. It's cracking the flags here. It must be 70 degrees. It's really nice outside.
Yeah,
You know, I could crack an egg on the flag.
that's awesome.
Cook an egg.
Almost 60 here. It's actually a beautiful day.
What the hell?
What?
Screw all of you.
We get 40 degrees. You got 70. You got 60. We got freaking 40 and freaking rating.
Sue Ann, you're more than welcome to come my way.
It's a bit of a long drive today. Maybe
It
another
would be
day.
a bit of a commute. Well, what if I paid for a plane ticket? You'd be here in an hour.
Wow.
I don't know that there's many planes running these days.
Well,
That's
true.
Okay,
Damn it.
time out here.
There you
Time
go.
out here. You're going to pick up Mike for Alaska, pick up Mike for Texas, and you're going to fly Sue Ann out to you. What the hell?
All right. So, is it a coincidence? No cars, no planes, and the weather's beautiful. Nah, think about that one.
Yeah.
What about trades?
We haven't had beautiful
No,
weather here.
Here in the UK, you know, it's a pretty drastic lockdown. You know,
Yeah.
there's lots of police actually, you know, arresting people who's out and about, you know, with no real reason. Some of them are daft. You know, you said you can go out for some exercise, but if people are driving 60 miles to get some exercise, and they're going like, nope, No. That's not in the spirit of the thing. You know,
My
There's-
wife is getting
Yeah.
restless. She's starting to get restless. So for the last couple of weeks, what she's been doing is going into town. Like my kids' school, they have the track open and everything for people to use in the event that they want to exercise. So what she does is she'll meet a friend down in Dover, and she'll use the track, but they'll stay 6-7 feet apart. You know what I mean? And they'll walk together like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me and my
They're
mother
each
do
in a
too.
lane.
We're neighbors, and my mother and I go
BB.
for walks occasionally. She'll be on one side of the road, I'll be on the other. You know, we maintain our distance, but it's you gotta continue living, but you just gotta be smart about it, I guess.
I mean, here in the UK, we've gone over the 20,000 official. You know,
Yeah.
You know, it's actually a lot higher than that because the way they've been reporting it, it's only those that actually die in a hospital that get reported. So we're probably another 50% as well. So we're probably 30,000 dead. You know,
We're over 50.
and it's well, I don't know about your country. I don't know if you're more open or not, but here they're not telling the truth whatsoever.
Yeah.
They don't hear either.
You know,
We're closing in on 3 million cases worldwide. You know, I'd love to see that start to curve and come back down. That would be wonderful.
nope, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I think-
the U.S. is definitely taking charge of the infected. You know, the amount of cases. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, well, there's
Yeah,
a lot,
well, I
we
mean,
at
it's a
now?
huge country.
there's a lot
So-
more than us.
That is true.
We're very populated, and let's just be honest. Do we trust China in that to be telling us the truth?
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Gil. Bollocks. You know, they had 2,500 dead. Stick 2 noughts at the back of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like New York has like some of the highest cases, but look how populated they are, and just the subways and stuff that's like their main mode of transportation and all that. I think is still open. I know it was for a long time.
What
Like, what do you
website is
expect?
that, Gil?
This is worldometers.info.
Okay. I just like that they have the recovered on there.
Yeah, they've got
Worldometers?
that's active cases, like because you've got total cases and then you got active cases, and there's a big difference to know
Yeah.
who is currently infected,
Yeah. I like the recovered
and then you got the recovered, which is
because
really
most sites don't post the recovered.
Yeah, give us some positive here.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I was thinking about doing a video on that today, actually.
so Maine.
That would be a
See where
good
Maine
thing
is.
to find right there.
I'm curious where Maine is.
I think you just New Mexico. Look at New Mexico. Look at New Mexico
Where's New Mexico?
right
Is it
here,
not-
right underneath Alaska.
All right.
Yeah, it starts with N.
There's Maine. We've thankfully we've.
You guys aren't too bad.
I mean, we don't have a huge population either,
Yeah.
but thankfully we've not been too drastically hit.
It's been hitting the nursing homes by us right now, and that's the
Yeah.
scary thing. Is
Yeah.
almost all of our nursing homes.
New Mexico only has over 2,000 new cases.
Are you in Mexico, Raven?
New Mexico.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you've kind of done me head in here, you know, because I'm in the UK. You know, I've watched that film with John Wayne in the Alamo. Okay, so I know where Texas is and I know where Mexico is.
Yeah.
So where's New Mexico?
Look at between Arizona and Texas,
Okay,
and above.
I think it's to the. Is it to the right or
is
the
that
left?
is that
To the
an,
left of Texas.
is that an,
Oh, it would be the right of Arizona, and it would be the left
See,
of
us in the
Texas.
U.S., we're not sure either.
I was thinking the same thing,
Look
Gil.
at that.
I'm like, I'm not really sure where it is. It's
Gil,
somewhere over there.
Gil.
Hold on, I'm pulling up a map.
Put up a map.
Gotta pull up a map.
oh, I come on here and I listen to people. I can recognize the deep South Alabama type of accent, you know.
There we go. So there's New Mexico, directly to the left of Texas.
Yeah, and right
Hi,
of
Cosmo.
Arizona.
Okay,
Just
Yeah,
above-
so you don't take the
above
left turn at
Mexico.
Albuquerque then.
You got Old Mexico and New Mexico.
Oh, hang on. I've got to get this out.
A lot of people are telling us that we look Old Mexico. We're not an island state.
No, that's New Mexico is a big state. That's a big state.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our counties are a lot bigger than most states around the United States.
But how about Texas? Well, Texas has a lot of desert too, doesn't it? Because I was gonna say Texas really isn't getting hit as hard either, and they're a big state.
Yeah.
Well, they're a little bit bigger than us. It's just that.
Ian, this is the stats in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, we don't believe that. We know it's wrong.
Well, I mean, of course it's wrong, Ian, because I mean, if you think about it, these are only the reported cases. There are some people that don't even realize they have it.
See, what I've been hearing in the United States, what they've been doing is they're like testing after they pass to see if they have any antibodies of coronavirus, and if they have any antibodies, even if it wasn't a coronavirus necessarily that killed them, that they're saying it's coronavirus. But what if they already recovered from coronavirus and it was actually something else? So how accurate are the stats? That's my question.
I've got to make fun of Trump for just a second here. Who heard him say, okay, guys, can we put some sort of detergents in and give people shots with detergents and cleaners and shit?
Now, I'm going to say this, though. I think it was more taken out of context. He was meaning
the way he said it, there was no way not to take it out of context.
Well, but I think what he was meaning is kind of like
hanging on to his every word, jumped all over him and went for the jugular on that. I mean, it was just, he said it.
Honestly, Trump
anti-tactful.
Trump at the moment is famously getting pissed at the press.
But see, I think what the thing is that people took it and ran with it, where I think what he was trying to say was, just like Lysol and that works on the exterior, what if there was something we could use interiorly like that to work? But people took it as
I mean, come on now. Seriously. I mean, you can't play games like that as the president. You can't do the whatever.
But there is.
Let's see if we can use some sort of chemical. What if we can use detergents in the body? I mean,
if you look at the research, though.
I mean, it said sunlight too, though.
He said that.
He said maybe we can put some sunlight and some detergents in the body too.
But if you look at the research,
think about it.
Use UV as a therapy internally, and there is similar therapies to reverse osmosis, basically, that creates a chemical that goes into the body that they do use. So those two therapies do exist.
There's no disputing that he didn't intend for it to quite come out that way.
Hang on, was that a Klingon? Was that a Klingon, a Star Trek thing?
Yes.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and have a scrap happy day. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, scrapping! Scrapping's died a death here, isn't it?
I know.
You can't go out all the scrapyards are shut. You can't go out and pick up off the streets.
I know.
Everybody in the UK, okay, they're on lockdowns. What are they doing? They're
you want to watch the funny
sheds? They're putting it all out the front, and there's nobody to pick it up.
There'll be a video coming out, Ian, on Monday. Last Saturday, I went out. And normally there's scrap yards all over the place open on Saturdays. I went out and I searched went to 4 different scrap yards trying to get rid of my iron, my light iron. Not a one of them were open.
Well, even if they are open, and I don't know about the US, but over here, light iron is just in the toilet. It's like aluminium. It's on par with aluminium. You're talking, £20 a ton. It's nothing. There are some places in the UK which are only taking what we call free tip. They'll take it off you, but they won't pay you for it.
Oh, I know. I went to one. There was one guy there, but he was like a friend of the owner, and the owner they closed up shop. And well, you're watching the video. Watch out; it'll be out on Monday. But he's like, yeah. Do you want me to take that off your hands? I'm like, no, I'd rather get paid for it. So I finally, after 4 attempts, 4 different scrap yards, and a lot of colorful metaphors, I brought it back home and I just dumped it in my backyard because I've got the room for it.
Well, you're a bit like Scrap Farm or Build a Junking Fool. You know, if you've got the space, you know.
Because you know as well as I do, Ian, that it will recover. It's just a matter of time.
I've been here before many years, many times.
Oh, yeah. This guy's one of the legends, guys, in terms of the scrapping community, in case there might be one or two of you that might not know him.
Actually, well, it's only part-time for me. I did used to be full-time, you know. I started work at 13 in the scrapyard, you know, but it's only a hobby for me now. I see people throw it away, and I go, that's money.
Yeah. That's the way I look at it, too.
Yeah.
A lot of people who do scrapping it's easier for them to do because they like to do that stuff.
You know, I'm a hobbyist scrapper. It's been leisure, it's been entertainment. You know, so you do a video and you're taking something to pieces. You'll get a lot of conflict, you know, saying, just pick it up, take it straight in. You're spending too much time doing that. You're not getting the time versus profit ratio. And you go, no. If I was a fisherman, I wouldn't go and sit at the side of the sea and try and catch 3 fish in 3 hours. I'd go to the supermarket and pay $3 for it.
Mm-hmm. You get those aficionados, but there are also people that like to see you take things apart to see how they tick, to see what's inside them.
Oh, I do that.
And that's why I micro scrap. That's why I take apart certain random things, you know.
I love knowing how they put things together and how to try and take them apart. Usually I resort to the hammer, you know, but
I've given you a little homage every now and then. I've broken out the hammer once in a while, once or twice.
Well, I took computers apart and I saw how they put them together, and it's easier to take them apart than to build a motherboard or to build anything of these things.
Hi, Sky.
Right, listen, it's I'm going to have to bow out. I've got things to do.
Bye, Ian.
I'm sure.
Bye, Ian.
Okay.
It was nice meeting
Later,
you.
Ian.
Ian, thank you for dropping by, bud. Seriously.
No, the other way, it's always a pleasure for you to let me on, you know.
Have a beer for me, would you?
Well, to be honest, I've just drunk my last one. You know? I think I'm going to have to walk to the shop, I think. So
If they're open.
one last thing to say, or to show.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Ian.
That's awesome.
I just got that especially for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, bye. See you later.
Bye,
Ian,
Caden.
have a great one, bud.
I know it's got to be Caden's you're over here summoning Sue.
Yeah,
Hey,
see,
Caden.
You want to see how my daughter wants to give me a hug? Let's see. Oh, well, it's the one time that it's actually clear. I'll be right back. Gonna give my daughter a hug. She doesn't want to be on camera.
I get people think what he's like. He should think before he speaks. I get it, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, this is not a normal situation, and I don't think anyone's gonna have the right choice of words every time. We're all gonna screw up.
Plus, he's been working a lot of hours.
Let's talk about this. He's the figurehead for America. Okay, he's the figurehead for America.
Mm-hmm.
He should be more tactful than that.
You think?
Period.
Like I said, there are therapies of those exact sources. So
I agree, but it's how he said it. It's not what he said, Crystal. It's how he said it.
I agree to disagree. It's just the fact of none of us would have 100% the right words in this situation. I guarantee no one, no matter who they were, what president it was, would be perfect at this point.
Thank you,
He's
Bruce.
been listen. He's been a figurehead for billion-dollar companies for decades, and has done well with that. He's done well with that. He's come from almost nothing to being Trump Tower. Okay, and in business, running a country, as far as being a figurehead, you have to be a figurehead in a business. He's been successful at that. He's been working a lot of hours with this situation that's going on right now. There's other people. He's not talking about this. other people are saying, yeah, he worked tirelessly with with us day and night on this situation. You know, so he's got to be tired. He's working in a situation that no leader in any leadership position would want to be in at the moment. Nobody wants to be a president when something like this happens. Nobody wants to be a king when this happens. Nobody wants to be an emperor when this happens, because nobody can walk out of clean and looking great. And he's sticking with it. And when he started shutting down the country from China, people were talking about that he's doing it too soon. He should wait for a little while for our economy and stuff like that. And then now everything's blowing up, and we're getting like 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, and they're like, you should have done it sooner.
I voted for the guy, and I'm not anti-Trump. I was just talking about that one specific. Would you guys stop?
Yeah, there's going to be slip-ups no matter who you are. Every president has made slip-ups.
He's done a fantastic job as president. Yes. A lot of great things. He's a great strategist. Let's be frank. Like Bill said, he has created an empire from nothing. All I was saying is that he kind of slipped up there in that one particular instance, whether he's tired or not. You know, I agree with everything that Bill said. I agree with everything that Crystal said, but I need to be clear. Even in those dire circumstances, he can't say stuff like that. He's got to be smarter than that.
Well, I'm not going to pick on everything somebody says. No. But see, that's the thing, is that the press is doing that, so it's in your head.
Right.
He slipped up, but then they took and twisted it even further than what he legitimately said.
Exactly.
Something like that can prevent him from becoming the next president or get another term as president. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I meant. I just didn't want people to misunderstand. Don't want people.
No, I hear you, dude. I totally hear you, and that's the thing.
Or picking at straws with him, or no, that's not the case.
Like I typed in the chat at one point, I said, I don't agree with everything he's done, and yes, he's screwed up. But at the same time, who could take the spot he's currently in and do everything 100% accurate without having any type of slip up? Because the stress he has got to be under. Think of the stress we're under, and we're not even having to make decisions that could affect the whole economy, affect everyone's life. We're under stress when we're just trying to figure out how to live with the stresses that we have. He's over here trying to make decisions that could affect not only our life, including his own. It could change the world for everyone. And he's got to make those
hundreds of thousands of lives.
Thank you, John Wild, for clarifying what I was trying to say. As president, let me hold on a second. Let me post this real quick. As president, as president, you need to have the right words. People are learning on you in a time of crisis. That's what we do. He needs to watch his mouth, and he needs to shut his mouth. In some regards, yes. Now, think about it this way, too. People could have misunderstood what he said. You know what I mean? There are people, let's call them natural selection folk, that could have taken his statement literally and died.
People did that with the wait, give me 1 second to talk. People did that with the hydroxychloroquine. There was the couple down in wherever it was, Texas or something. They heard him touting about the hydroxychloroquine. They went and bought it. They took it. They died. People literally,
it was a different form
the smartest. It was, but people who may not be the smartest might go, oh shit, if I spray Lysol in my mouth and it gets in my lungs, maybe I'll cure my coronavirus or my COVID-19.
Right.
There are people who will take what he says literally.
Right.
And I've watched every president since Reagan, since I've been alive, go through something horrible nationwide. Iran-Contra, the Twin Towers, all of these things. And they have done it with so much more eloquence and so much more grace than this president has, or I think is even capable of. And that's all I'm going to say.
He's not good at being a diplomat. Is that the word I'm looking for? He's not really good at the speeches per se. I think his heart's in the right place, but he has a hard time coming up with the right words. I saw the look you just gave me, birthday
I'm
girl.
sorry. I don't think that his heart is in the right place when he's sitting there berating women reporters, calling the reporters morons and stupid, and telling them that they don't have any, education and that they're horrible people. Presidents should not talk to people that way.
No, he's calling them on the way they're reporting the news is what he's doing. And that is what I am hearing clearly.
Reporters too. I've watched enough of his press conferences to see him. I mean, he's bashed all sorts of reporters, but you are right.
Yeah.
To agree. But no, I mean, that's why I brought the point up. It may seem minute, but it can affect his poll results. It can affect people's lives because he's the figurehead. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to say. Doesn't mean I'm right, but I am going to express my opinion because this is my live stream, damn it.
And it all comes down to that. Skillz live streaming, what he says goes.
That's right.
And one thing that I always admit, is that if I had met Trump, I would probably not like him as a person. But I think that he's been doing a good job. I think he's been making the good decisions, and I think he has the good crew underneath of him that is also giving him the decisions to make.
He's a good strategist. He's done a lot of things for the country, rather, but he's a bad diplomat. He is, as
far as speech-wise, he is more of a blunt instrument.
Exactly. He's not a precision instrument. He's a blunt instrument when it comes to speeches. You're absolutely right. Thank you for clarifying that.
Fallen.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
I've said everything he's done. I don't agree with. I don't think he's perfect in any way, but he did do a lot of good for the economy when he became president. This situation right now is totally out of the normal. It's totally up.
Biden made a comment, I think it was on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, but shortly after Trump had that conference and he said those things, Biden actually used it to his advantage and said, I can't believe I have to say this, but please don't drink bleach. He did. He did. I think politicians are starting to get wise about social media, and I think that's one of the reasons Trump won his election, is that he used the social media to his advantage, knew how to manipulate the social media.
It's true. It's true. And I hope Biden doesn't learn that much.
Well, I hope Biden doesn't learn the put the foot in the mouth syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Biden, for the most part, he's a good guy. He really is a good guy, and I think he's been a good politician.
Actually, I don't trust.
There is such a thing.
I really do not trust Joe Biden at all this time.
How come?
Because of what he's been doing to a lot of people.
Can you clarify on that?
He turned out to be more of a predator than anybody else has been seen what he's done.
And Juna, Eric,
can you give us an example?
Well, if you look at what he did with a lot of the women, he started kissing them inappropriately, touching them.
I've not seen that, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not true.
Oh, it is very true, and it's been happening. The media does not show him doing that because they are so for him, and a lot of these people don't see what he done, even in his past, where he literally had his son protected from being prosecuted in a lot of these places, like
Sam.
Hey, Samantha, how you doing?
Hi, Sam.
the Ukraine.
We're going to slowly divert from politician talk and political talk.
Can we?
But then Bill Clinton went 2 terms. So
unless Sam has something to say, I don't know if that's why you came up or just wanted to say hi and share.
I just wanted to say what's up.
She says, I got something to say.
Oh, I can't hear her.
I'm gonna jump off
not on
tonight. Gonna go try to make the man wake up again.
Yeah.
Go wake him up. Go wake him up.
I know.
I know how to wake him up.
So do I. Okay, so do I.
Just put some cold water on him.
We'll
Wake
see
him
you
up.
later. Bye, honey. Love
Get
you.
yourself a spray bottle.
Later.
Just fine.
Have fun.
Just don't put bleach.
Oh,
in
hey. While we're on a quiet moment, I wanted to say I have new merch now for my channel. This is actually the what I'm thinking about making for it. The way
No,
this
nomadic empire.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just wrote on a paper cup or plastic cup.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's personalized merchandise. It's on sale for $11.98.95.
You can get it on Etsy.
Yeah, it's got coffee stains on it and everything. It comes complete with coffee stains from Bill. I got to say, Bill, real quick, I really like the name change, Nomadic Empire.
Thank you.
I think it. I don't know. When you say it, it kind of it's like a call to action. You know what I mean? To rally people together to your.
I
to
like
your
that you have your own empire.
Right. You got your own empire. You got your
Yeah.
own kingdom. That's why I like the kingdom too, because it just inspires people to be drawn to you in a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And that's actually, and the thing that I have, like, it's like, I'm Bill and this is my nomadic empire.
And I live in a van down by the river.
I'll have the van behind me when I say that.
Your own version of the SpongeBob song for that. Your own parody.
Do it.
I live in a van down by the beach. Bill
Nomadic empire.
I do some live streams and hear me do Screech. No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome.
It might need more perfecting. I don't know.
Just work on it.
What's your plans this weekend, Sam? How's things treating you today?
Pretty good. Geez. I don't know. I'm just gonna freaking relax.
I know that it's still pretty much morning for you.
Yeah. I was up at like 4:30.
Oh no.
Doing things, but then I fell back asleep for a little bit. So no, I don't really have a lot planned. Actually, wait. Not for 3 days. So yeah.
So you got anything exciting going on that
I've
you might
been
have
doing,
announced, but-
online showcases and stuff with other Alaskan artists and all that. But, we do that on Fridays and it's been going pretty well. And, it's been pretty fun. Other than that, like not a lot. So just
Cool.
kind of writing and doing my thing.
Best plan sometimes is to not have one. I'm a firm believer in that.
That's how I live life, honestly.
It's a good way to live life. What about you, Sue-Ann? Are you gonna do anything special for your? Oh, she's in the middle of something. She had a conversation. Containment says you look lovely as ever, Faith. Even being
thank
awake
you.
at such an early time.
No frolicking tonight. Oh yeah, Phil. They were asking yesterday if I was going to go live. I might still do that. I haven't decided. I gotta see what's going on around the house. You know what I mean? So
I hear you. Sometimes you got to take things hour by hour.
yeah. There's still time though. So
Nope. I'm just going to chop and cut wood all weekend
nice.
Yeah.
with my new
I
saw and my champion wood splitter.
I do sort of have plans today. I do actually. I might have to go to the store and buy creamer because I just ran out, and I might go get a bottle of vodka. I don't know, but yeah, that's plans for me. Oh, and a live stream at 5-ish.
Cool.
I love your 5-ish live streams. I don't make it to every single one, but it's always fun hanging out in your streams.
It's cool, man.
Is
I
it
appreciate
Friday?
having you there whenever you do make it there. You know, I know life
Sorry about
happens.
that.
Oh, no worries. No worries at all.
We had
Is she
a gentleman
Canadian?
come to try and buy a truck that we don't have for sale in my driveway.
Was it successful?
He's a bit of an ass, apparently. So my husband wasn't really thrilled with selling it to him, and he was trying to lowball him, like really lowball him. And so Chris is like, I don't think I want to deal with him. I'm like, then don't. It's not like we're, actively trying to sell it. We have our neighbor next door died, and they're over there rehabbing the house. The bank bought it and, took it back and all that. So we have these crews of guys. And so like all of a sudden they started showing up at our door trying to buy our old truck. It's like, it's not for sale. So now we're thinking about selling it, but now there's like these 3 guys that all work together that are in this like bidding war trying to get the truck. So,
tell him when
weird.
you get serious, come back.
Yeah. He's like, well, I'll give you 500 cash right now. Well, no. If you don't have the whole amount, go away.
Hello, Gil Skills.
Hi,
How's it going?
Oh, Perez, hello.
But
I
I'm
see
gonna
you
let
got
you
the
guys
headphones
go
on today.
so I can
Yes,
go
I
deal
do.
with this. So I will see you guys later on Gil's
Oh, it's still
Saturday
going
night
on, man? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now my husband's calling the other guy who originally came, and so So I will talk to you all later. I love you all.
Have an awesome
Yeah.
day, NWI.
Thank you for spending part of your birthday with us. I love you.
I love you guys too. Take care.
Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.
How's it going?
It's going, my friend. It's going. I'm just trying to slowly wake up here. I slept like crap last night. Slept till 12:15. Now I'm having my coffee and my morning live stream with y'all.
I'm the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Premier's stream last night, and his kids were.
Was that
Woo!
before or after he fell asleep?
It was before.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, that's all right.
Raven, what are your plans this weekend? What do you got going on?
Nothing much. We're just gonna clean out the house today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Raven,
I guess my mom's gonna clean the house. That's for sure.
are you going to help Mr. Fulton Mares?
Yeah, I'm gonna help my mom.
Okay, that's a good boy. Raven, I don't know if you heard me, but I was asking what you have for plans this weekend.
Oh, probably go with my family, spend time with them this evening.
Awesome. You fan?
Kind of get a chance to get out of my place for a while because sometimes I go stir crazy.
I completely hear that. I am a hermit, but even it's affecting even me.
A lot of people need to at least get out for a bit. I mean, despite what some people say, you can get out, you can do social distancing. You just need fresh air at times. And then when people get into trouble for a reason, it's like,
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, is that, like me and, my mother, we go for walks because, she's right next door. She stays on one side of the road, I stay on the other, and we just go down the road and we're able to talk and interact, but we're, 7-8 feet apart, the road, way better than that, but.
But I literally looked at that thing that you were showing one time. I don't think that many people actually have died from that CV virus.
It's quite a few.
Well, it's what I'll tell you what I've been hearing. There's a lot of people who have been dying other things, and I've been hearing this from most of the doctors that literally talked on other shows.
Yeah.
They're saying that these people who are actually dying are dying from other types of diseases than coronavirus. Some people died of a heart attack, and then all of a sudden, when the doctor checked on the death certificate, they find out that the person didn't die of a heart attack. They said, well, it was written to say that they died of the CV.
No, it does cause that. It does cause that. No. I know this for a fact.
I've heard that
it causes blood clots in the leg.
Yeah.
Okay. That reach to the heart, make pulmonary. Oh my God, I forgot the other word for it. But
pulmonary disease.
Pulmonary something. Because I had a friend of mine that almost died from this. Okay, got a blood clot in the leg and it went to his heart, and it'll cause a heart attack and you'll die from that. If they tested from COVID and positive from it and died from a heart attack, it was definitely the cause of it. It causes many different things in the body.
It's one virus. That's not. I'm not saying all, but it's one virus that's maybe causing this, but it's more man-made. And why in the heck is people being locked down for a reason?
Well, we're getting into conspiracy theory talk. I mean,
it's proven, Gil. It's been proven that this came from a lab from China.
Well, that is pretty much true. It did come from China. There's little doubt about that. I think the origin was bats. Wasn't it bats or something like that?
Oh, yeah. We really don't know what the origin was. We really, conspiracy could be right, or the bats could be right.
We want to be verbally accurate. I think that's the theme today. So yeah, that's what we were told, right, Bill? That's what we were told.
Well, yes, see exactly. The thing is that if this came from a lab from Wuhan, China, then it's the Chinese government that's at fault. Okay.
No, because the Chinese government is actually blaming us for it.
No.
Because we have American citizens in that lab.
But we can't, as a country or even as a people, like if I wanted to sue China, we couldn't do it.
No.
Well, we could. Wait a minute. Correction. We could do it, but it would be thrown out of court. Because they're a sovereign country, and they can pretty much.
See, you can't sue a country because of their sovereignty. Okay.
Right.
But you can blame a country for what their people have been doing for so many years.
Opinions have been plentiful throughout the ages, my friend. You're absolutely correct.
Exactly.
Sam, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I literally see a lot of people, and I listen to most of the experts. Most of these experts don't always have it right.
Everything spicy, that is not true. The internet is pure truth.
If it's on the internet, it's right.
That's right. So you just need to deal with that. And once you come to terms with that, everything will just be right as rain, okay?
And I meant that sarcastically. Don't eat bleach.
Yeah. Well, you can't eat bleach.
And I have to agree with some of you guys. If you do bleach, you're going to be an idiot. Don't be an idiot and do that.
Peace. Drink Pepsi.
Something. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I'll get an endorsement from them. I'll get a sponsor.
I'm on Guild Skills Live.
We'll eat your pizza.
See, we're always in a lockdown, but I'm not saying that this virus is killing people, but a lot of people still want to go back to work, and they can do the social distancing still even at work. A lot of these governments, I'm going to say some of these governments are getting people into trouble for for no reason because a lot of people want to have fun. There's some people that were surfing in Florida that were arrested because of this draconian lockdown.
Because this is unprecedented, I mean, there has to be a degree of slack on behalf of the government. There's definitely been some coloring outside of the lines in some regards. You know, people have been made examples of, you know, if they're out and about in groups and whatnot. But I just, when it comes to that, it's difficult because this virus is definitely ever so contagious. You know.
Well, see how contagious as it is. Is it really? I mean, is it really killing people?
Yes.
No one knows. No one knows. No one knows. I'm just saying that.
There's two major things going on with this virus that scares the crap out of people. One, it's extremely contagious, and two, it takes 2 to 3 weeks before people even realize they've got, you know, any symptoms.
Before you even know it.
So those two things it scares the crap out of people. So, you know, the government, we as a people, we're all trying to figure it out. You know, how do we be proactive and prevent it? So history is still kind of unfolding in this whole epidemic. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, see, I'm saying, how many people are actually dying from this virus is far a lot lower than a lot of people don't realize.
I don't know. I don't.
It is not mostly than a common flu. It's the other factors that are also killing people, and then there's doctors that are doing, you know, when a person who has diabetes, you know, you're saying you could be susceptible to it.
Say that, Raven, in a way, because I mean, people are going to have pre-existing conditions, but if they get the virus and they die because they got that virus, it's the virus that did them in. You know, pre-existing
honestly,
conditions, you know, were there. You know what I mean?
They say that it's like 80-something% of the people that died from it had pre-existing conditions. But that's not 100%. That's not 99.9%. There are some people that died from this that did not have pre-existing conditions. And there's a lot of people in this country that have pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, but are they actually dying from the virus, or if they're dying from the heart attack or just the regular common flu?
They are strictly they're only keeping COVID with COVID because of the simple fact that, you know, and a lot of the people, they were like one of the YouTubers that I was watching, I forget who it was, but he was saying that he did a video conference with his doctor to ask him whether he should go get tested for COVID-19 or not because he was feeling sick. And the doctor told him to hold his hands above his chest or above his head like that, and if it made his chest hurt, to go get tested. Okay. So
a lot of people would do that, and they would feel their chest hurting a little bit, and it's like, okay, it could be my arms, it could be something else, it could be.
No, it's because of what COVID's doing to the lungs.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and you know, I mean, it is what it is. And you got some people saying that, you know, we had 20,000 people die from the regular flu last year. And, you know, and this is not, you know, and this isn't that bad. And I'm like, all right. So the common flu killed that many people in a year's time. And this did it in 2 months, beat it in 2 months. So it's not, it is worse. It's killing people rapidly, fastly.
A lot of people are wondering what kind of virus is this? Because this virus, if it's contagious, it came from a lab that literally is from China. And China allowed this virus to escape. Yes, and they are at fault.
I mean, honestly, it could have come from the wet bars. You know, they're not sanitary at all. They're just a breeding ground for viruses. and they're bringing animals from all over the world to one area for all those viruses to breed together and make new ones and learn from each other and all that stuff. It's not very smart to do that.
Not a great gamer. So I'm gonna put this to bed because this is always a hot subject. I mean, today we talked about politics, and now we're talking about the coronavirus, which led to conspiracy theories. We're gonna put it to bed by just putting it to bed. I think. I think we should do a separate live stream at some point for conspiracy theories and just let it rip. Not just on the coronavirus, but anything you want to talk about, anything you think this is. We could.
I don't know. I think we did that today.
We did that today, but it was unintentional. Can you only imagine what it's going to be like when it's intentional?
Well, that's scary, Bob. I don't know.
Gil, even knowing a lot of people worry about conspiracies, is it a conspiracy to literally say things that people don't always know what they're talking about?
People do that all the time. You know what I mean? What happens is people draw their own conclusions based on the limited amount of facts, if any, that they have. And that's the scariest part about epidemics or crises like this. If people do that and draw their own conclusions, they start to preach it. And if it's right or wrong, it creates mass hysteria or adds to the pre-existing mass hysteria due to the situation, which is bad. And that's why we're moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on up.
You know me, I'll latch on to any subject you throw out there. Unless I don't know anything, then I'll keep my mouth shut.
Everybody on this panel and everybody in this chat knows something. Piece it all together, we could probably formulate a sentence. No, I'm just kidding.
You might be right. I don't know. I might need other people to form an exact, complete sentence. See, I'm not doing it now. No.
What are you going to do for this for this week?
All right, 3 o'clock. I'm going to start cutting. And
I have plans as far as tonight. I'm going to the store to get creamer and coffee, and maybe to the store to get vodka.
We talked about the vodka, Bill. We talked about
yeah. Right. Well, he probably is going to need some vodka after this.
I might put a little something in this coffee.
My favorite. It's really just a picture, but it's my favorite one. It's a girl sitting there, kind of like this, and she's holding a cup that says, "This may be vodka." A coffee cup that says, "This may be vodka." I'm like, yes.
Nice.
Oh,
I've seen that one. Yeah.
You see pictures like that, and a lot of people see good pictures, and some are funnier than hell. And I've seen a few of them too.
So you guys know that me and R5 Adventures, or Diving with R5, depending on what channel she wants to use, we're going to be doing our crew feature tonight, right? I don't know if we're going to start at 6 or 7. We've got to hash that out.
I don't think I'll be around because I'll probably be out and about.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But I am definitely on a quest this weekend to try to up my watch hours. I'm at 3,300. Oh, he's not fishing in the brook. He's taking the car and taking off.
Who is?
My son. Melissa, did you tell him he could take the car? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Okay.
All you can do is do what a lot of people would do, is chalk him.
7? No, is that 7 my time or your time, R5? And there will be drinking tonight. So everyone is invited to bring their Irish coffee or whatever alcohol or beverage for that matter. It's going to be a lot of fun. No, you're not banned. I just didn't see you. See you, Lucy Luxor.
Lucy, you're not banned.
Is that 7 Eastern, Gil?
Yes.
Okay.
That would probably be
Yeah, let's make that clear. Yeah, I should have done that too myself.
yeah.
I can see like dust on my lens.
Yeah, you
it's
probably
terrible.
you probably need to clean it a little bit too.
I think I need a new router. Either that or the kids are really heavily using the bandwidth. That could be it too.
Well, Gil, you can get an. You got cable, don't you?
No.
Or what?
Internet?
Yeah.
I guess you could call it that. I think it's DSL.
Well, see, you can get newer DSL modems that are coming out that will have a better way of
Lovely
combining all
Lisa.
the channels and stuff like that.
Lovely Lisa, it's good to see you. Hey.
Hey, Ralph.
Ralph.
Scrapping Ralph again. Now I just muted
Unmute.
himself.
He did it on purpose.
Yes, you were, but I didn't mute you, Bill. Oh, I didn't mute
I
him.
fixed it. There you go.
There. Okay.
It's
all
working.
Ralph's fault, really.
Yes. Usually is.
Yeah.
How you doing, my scrapping brother?
I'm good. I've did something I had not yet done before
What did you do?
today. I've molten down some metal. That part I've done before, but I have made my very first bronze. You can hardly tell, but this is a tin bronze, and it's a big block which I will be using for future projects.
Cool.
I love bronze.
For color, let's see. I think I can show you like this. There we go. So
Bronze
copper,
Twinkie?
bronze, and brass.
Oh,
Very
This
nice.
is a copper
nice.
Twinkie, by the way. Yes.
yes.
That's
Awesome.
a complete part of a scrapper's breakfast, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
Yes.
Might need a little aluminum.
We got a brass cake, we got a bronze ingot, and a copper Twinkie.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, and it was kind of messy because I used degaussing cables out of televisions, and I forgot that those were lacquered, so there was black powder everywhere that burned off of the stuff. It was a real
Nice.
big mess.
You gotta be careful about that too.
Thank you for telling me that, Phil, because honestly, I might have just tried to take a bite out of it.
Don't eat the copper Twinkie. Yeah.
I've got
I only
my
sent Gil the aluminium ones. Speaking of
Right
aluminium, I melted some hard drives and turned them into some ingots as well, and some fish.
These were forged from the very bowels of Pepsi, aka
Yes.
Pepsi cans.
This fish is made of hard drives.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I got a couple of nice ingots.
The hard drive, the body itself, like the
Yeah,
casing.
the casing, and I even stamped these. HDD aluminium, 1,231 grams.
Wow.
That's a cool looking ingot there, buddy.
Yeah, this is basically a cake mold. So yeah, I got two of these big ones, and the rest are smaller ones. Yeah, all over the place. I basically just sat down with the box here and clicked on the StreamYard thing.
So with
So,
the
yeah.
cake mold, do you have to butter the sides and the bottom?
Yes, it helps release the ingot actually.
Well
And
said.
if you do copper in a steel mold, it gets stuck in there. That's I mean, getting these Twinkies out of the mold basically destroyed the mold. I used to have like 12 spaces for Twinkies. Now I have 8 left, which you could see in the video, I think. But enough of this.
I love scrap, and you're also changing the subject, which is sometimes
That's what I do. Ooh, heavy.
That's what we need is somebody to come up and literally change the subject a bit. Because you can get overheated at times.
I might just do a scrapping live stream at some point in the near future. Just kind of like what E-Waste Mike does.
Or do a panel with all just people that does all the scrapping.
It's hard on a phone, though. It's really difficult on a phone to be able to, see everybody. And,
Oh no! When like do like one day like this, but just say, hey, I just want people that likes to scrap, and maybe some of these guys would like to come up on a panel for scrapping.
So we had Ian up earlier, which is awesome.
Mhm.
Now we've had Ralph up, hanging out.
And Ralph did your logo.
Yes, he did. He created a wonderful plaque of my logo, and I've got to find a place for that in the garage.
I will actually be making something for Ian Matthews as well. It's not going to be as big, but it actually has to do with the bronze bar. But because I'm going to be making it out of bronze, I shall be making for him mail snap. Because who else is waiting for stickers from Ian Matthews? I mean, I've asked him about a year ago now.
People waiting years for.
You better get busy because you're gonna look slave. You don't.
Yeah.
Mr. Fulton Mares, I'm gonna drop you down, buddy. I'm glad you stopped by, though. Much love to you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Have a great day, bud. There we go.
And gone.
Yeah,
I got a little mail snail. This came from the Craftsman. I actually was able to buy this when it went live on his Etsy store. They were sold out in 3 minutes. So I will be making a mold of this little thing and trying to cast it in bronze and then sending it over to Ian Matthews.
Oh, cool.
Stamp it on the bottom, mail snail.
Sky!
You gonna do a turbo on top of it like the movie?
Oh, nice.
Well, I think it's kind of inspired by that. Maybe I will try at some point to make some extra little things. I don't know. I'm looking into getting some silicone to make my own molds for lower temperature casts. That would be cool.
Have you guys checked out Faith in the Fallen's most recent original song? Should Have Known Better.
I think I have seen the notification come by.
I have not listened to it yet, so I can't tell you how awesome it is.
I actually got to listen to it. Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm amazed just how much originality and inspiration that Sam and Justin both have, because they're just knocking them out like gangbusters, like a Pez dispenser of awesome artistic talent.
She is her and her husband are really good at what they do.
Welcome, Angie Blackman. Much love to you. Thumbs up and a high five.
Hey,
Bob.
Diving with purpose.
If they're a Pez dispenser, which Pez dispenser would they be?
Ooh.
That's up to them.
Well,
I've got to leave
she's
something up to
She's
them.
the pink one. He's the blue one.
There you go. We're I don't know. You got to figure that out for yourselves.
Yeah.
But I also, guys, check out Diving with Purpose if you haven't done so already. Last night, I was actually on her panel. She had me up for about probably 45 minutes, and we talked about, ways to help channels grow and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, let me click
And
the
Angie
3 dots
Blackman
and
was
not
up
be
there.
able to go to her channel.
Hey Gil, like I told you, did I ever show you guys what I recently got today?
What was that?
Diving
What
with
we're looking-
purpose.
He used to have a black router. Now he's got a white router.
It's my cable modem.
Really? It looks
Yeah.
like a speaker.
Mint modem.
Oh, okay. They look weird.
It used to be black, right?
Yeah, well, it was kind of a grayish color.
I think the one I have now is a black one, but it's an old version. The newer version is also white. They change colors every time.
Well, this
Why does it got to be all about black and white?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
I thought about going there. I'm like,
Why can't they make a
after
red
today's
modem or blue
conversation
modem?
topics, I'm like, no, I don't want to bring that
There's nothing a can of spray paint can't fix.
But then, of course,
Just don't use
then,
leaded
of course,
paint
no
because
man
that
goes
will mess up your Wi-Fi.
You guys,
Oh,
you guys wanna see?
You don't want to use lead paint on anything.
I
Exactly.
don't know how well this is going to work. I'm
What
going
are
to
we
try to
looking
get
at?
it. Hold
Oh,
on.
that's close.
Yeah, just trying to. No,
This here is, of course, that's my PC.
uh-huh.
And then here's my two internet services. That's 4 internet connections right there. That's
Or internet
Those look like old ISDN modems, or are they DSL?
DSL modems.
They're load balancing routers is what they are.
Yeah.
Each one has 2 lines, and they merge the internet speeds into one.
Yeah, we got rid of those like 10 years ago. Nobody
I
in the
know,
Netherlands uses them anymore.
Okay. We're behind the times. Go ahead and rub it in, Ralph. But anyway,
I'm sorry, it just amazes me sometimes.
So anyway, so I've got 4 internet lines running into 2 of these boxes, and then those internet lines are combined over here into that one little box right there.
V-Link.
Yeah, and that combines all the internet speeds, and then I don't know if you can see it, and then they all go to
Netgear.
that.
I have one of those
Our Wi-Fi, and
somewhere.
that's where you get to see my lovely Lego block face. So yeah.
Well, see, Gil, you can get it you can get brand new modems that literally will handle. Sooner or later, they're going to have Wi-Fi 6.
Well, the only issue with that, Raven, is that I don't have the bandwidth. I mean, there's no sense in getting something that can handle that high of speeds if the internet line can't handle it.
Yeah, well, see, the Wi-Fi 6 can handle any speeds.
Yes, but the provider must be able to get that to your house.
Each line, because
we'll see.
I live a mile from the main road.
Yeah,
so I live a mile from the main road, and you guys know that I live on a dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the road on Route 15, it's a main highway, or not a highway, but it's a main route.
Mm-hmm.
There's fiber optic running through it.
Yeah.
On my road, it's the old-fashioned copper lines, and that's why they can't get very good, internet speeds down my road, because fiber optic is a much better transmitter of internet speeds versus copper lines.
Well, it depends on what kind of copper lines, because I'm on copper and I have 1,000 down and 100 up.
Screw you, Ralph.
I'm sorry. Well, if I was able to get fiber, I get 1,000 down and 1,000 up. But yeah, apparently in this building, because this is a what would that be called, a flat apartment building, they don't do that here. They do it in the street down there with the normal houses, but not in this building.
So your apartment's flat like the earth?
Yes.
Oh, stop! Nice.
Sorry.
He's joking. He's
like my new screen. I was wanted to go for like a curved, but I went for this. So this is a 24-inch, which I was able to turn sideways, and had 3 of those. Don't know if you remember, but now I have a 43-inch 4K, super awesome. Yes.
Nice.
Oh no, not that guy.
Premier, what's up, bro?
He's risen from his coma slumber.
Hello, Premier.
Right now, I see.
Hey, hello.
Hey, I wish I could be on multiple. What?
I also have no Paul and no bouncy house and no Paul and no Paul and no Paul. And no. Like,
everybody waiting.
My son takes
Spit it out.
Okay, you want to go inside? I'll give you.
Write it down next time so you can.
More cupcakes if you leave Daddy alone. Don't do that.
Yes, bribe him with food.
Wow, I guess Computer Chick said that Kim Jong-un could possibly have passed away. I can't find any confirmation.
Oh, that's been known for a while. The Kim Jong-un has been sick because he didn't even show up for the thing that is the most precious holiday of like pretty much the ancestry holiday, and then he's been missing a lot. He's been according to like other things. But all I got to say is, man, that's one dictatorship that I'm not really super like, oh, I'm gonna feel sad about.
I
hear
have to
you.
agree with you there.
Didn't the president go see him a while ago?
At the risk of starting a political discussion.
Yes, guess when he got sick.
Hey, the cat nap must be over.
Coming back.
Everything's spicy in here. The cat nap must be over. He must have saw me sleeping.
I saw you sleeping this morning, Premier Hell.
Good.
And I told you to wake up, and you didn't wake up.
Good. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, usually when I
can't
wake up at
when
like
I'm tired,
noon,
man.
I check
think that
who's
what did I
live,
make
and
a
Premier Hell is there.
I wish everybody was like my son, guys. My wife just informed me he went to Garland Pond with the car to go fish.
Mm-hmm.
He said there's a lot of people there. There's boats there. I'm not getting out of the car. I'm going to go try somewhere else. And if it's still crowded at this somewhere else, I'm coming home. So I'm
nice.
proud of him for making that decision.
It's funny. It used to be the other way around. Nobody here. This is boring. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah. Exactly.
Smart kid.
Smart kid. I mean, if you're gonna go out, just try and
I'm gonna call you
from each other because it's gonna get problems.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mike. R5 Adventures, no problem. Just have him call me. I'm more than available for anybody, any one of my friends that wants to call me. I'm pretty much gonna solve a problem. My goal is to not waste your time. If I don't know how to solve it, I'll tell you where to look. That's about it.
Yeah, that's me.
Or
Yeah.
how I can find it, and so that you don't have to frickin'
Exactly.
like. Don't you dare go to frickin' Best Buy. Yes, as soon as I come inside, I'm getting you ice cream. You're not having enough patience.
I don't know if anybody have noticed. A lot of the Best Buys are now on
Because you're not comfortable.
store.
You're not comfortable. Your noise is breaking my heart, breaking my ears.
I had to go to Home Depot and grab a wood splitter. There was a line out the door, and they painted these convenient little feet to make sure people were 6 feet or more apart. So you stand on these little feet, as people go in. I just thought it was so freaking hilarious.
Yeah, they're using duct tape here. That's how cheap we are. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
do that over here. Just have lines everywhere.
duct tape X's on the floor.
This is where you're supposed to stand. You're supposed to stand 6 feet from another person. Okay. That's really going to cause more problems too. Gil.
Not wanted.
Gil.
Right, R5.
No things that could help as well. What do you mean you're not wanted? I don't get that. Why do you keep saying you're not wanted?
Who's not
Yeah,
wanted?
everybody's wanted. Every one of your comments are very much appreciated when you go into a chat. As long as you're not spamming the chat, you're very much welcome.
As long as you're not wanted by the police or the government.
Exactly.
I don't give a crap if they're wanted by the police or government as long as they don't freaking brag about it in my live stream.
That's true.
I'm wanted by the fucking FBI. I'm wanting about it out. I don't want to hear that. I don't want that in my chat.
You did.
I don't want to either. And when I go into somebody else's live stream and I hear somebody saying that, I say, "Hey, keep that to yourself."
Yeah, we don't want to know about it. I mean, everybody's struggling on YouTube. That is a freaking fact. Everybody is.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Everybody's
even
struggling everywhere.
the major YouTube creators are having like, what the hell's going on?
Angie Blackman wants Sam to say something because she feels that she hasn't been able to say anything.
Oh, I'm fine. It's keep going.
Angie, in my chat, people that come up on the panel regularly, like everybody here has pretty much come up on my panel regularly. They know if they need to say something to wedge their ass in to the point where they can say whatever they need to say. It's just as simple as that. Male, female, doesn't matter.
All I can say is I'm getting to my YouTube friends that are out there doing the grow streams and doing those networking streams, that they're actually finally starting to listen and help encourage the people that are in their streams to do it the right way, which means when you go to somebody's, you can go to any stream. So they don't want to say that, but they're actually doing that now. They're saying, hey, you could do this anywhere. It's pretty much leaving a comment. That's why they made those bots. You know about the bots that they're doing now? It's been around for like a couple months now, where they're actually like Tom and they even non-copyrighted music now. My newest fucking bot on my channel with my little comment was it says, "Man, you remind me of myself when I was younger." I went to his channel because it is like, I'm not going to subscribe to a channel because you subscribe to me. I'm going to subscribe to you if I like your content.
Exactly.
About like bots like Tom Andrews and the like.
Tom Andrews isn't a bot. He's an actual.
No, I was just confused by what you meant by a bot. Are you talking about bots that you?
No, it's literally a program computer that has multiple comments that are going to go through everybody's live streams, and that's why I think that might be partially why. I got to talk to Nikki Pink. She'd be able to tell me, if that's part of what I'm thinking might have happened. Because I'm a programmer and I'm thinking, what did they take advantage of? What vulnerability did they take advantage of? And the go-to channel was an easy freaking manipulatable thing for a bot to control. So they took it away to slow down those bots and those comments. And it's because everybody that says anything in a live stream with 3,000 or 2,000 people or 30,000 people going through, grabbing comments, sending those spam ass comments to people's like inbox when they got a small channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like growing their channel. It's growing their channel. People coming back, and they're not even. It doesn't even have to be a grow stream, because it's a common fact that people, like, when you leave a comment, they're gonna go back and be like, "Who are you? What is this? That was a wonderful comment you said to me." They're gonna come back and they're gonna freaking look at your content, and if they like it, they're gonna subscribe. Who doesn't want? I mean, if you looked at Tom's content, you wouldn't understand that his botted account is based off another account that's based off another account that's based off another account. It's freaking confusing as hell.
There's a lot of people who make their own channels and they look like they're bots, but they're not. They're people.
It makes grow streams look totally freaking insane, no matter what. You can have a lot of freaking a lot of sub for sub going on, but that's a lot better than that bot. Bot is a problem, in my opinion. Bot
just clicked in my head who Tom Andrews is. No, he's a cool dude.
No,
he definitely is.
That's R5. No, he's not talking about Tom. I asked a question earlier to clarify that. No, he's not talking about Tom Andrews.
No, not Tom Andrews. He's too cool.
Tom Andrews is awesome.
Tom Andrews has been on a lot of places. Like I even seen him on Premier Hell. I've seen him on.
Tom Andrews is a member of my channel, and he doesn't even have a channel. So I'm not. And then I have a couple other people on my channel that ain't looking to grow their channel. So, I'm afraid to make moderators in my channel because they're going to think, they don't have a channel. They're a freaking troll. And it's like, no, that isn't the case, you guys. It's never going to be the case. Never going to be the case. If you want to actually have a YouTube channel, you got to realize that there's more than 5, man. I don't even know the astronomical.
More than 5, definitely, yeah.
There's more than 5.
No, billion.
5 billion people.
There's only everybody on YouTube. There's only like 2% creators.
Yes.
Something like that. 2 or 3% of everybody on YouTube are creators.
And actually, 10% of the people that don't make videos, they still have their channel, but they don't always show their they just like to watch other people's channels. They'll subscribe to you.
People sign up and they technically create a channel so that they can subscribe to other channels. And
that's what I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to register at YouTube to be able to place comments and stuff. And then all of a sudden I started uploading videos like 10 years later almost.
Mm-hmm.
And we're glad you did.
So am I.
Heck yeah, man.
I didn't have enough hobbies already.
You know what? I actually wasn't. I have another channel.
Dojo.
Nikki itching to scratch. Hello.
Nikki, hey, what's up?
Hey, Gil, I'm going to let somebody else come up if they want to.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm glad, Raven, I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. Much love to you.
Take care.
Have a kick.
See you later, Raven, man. It was always nice to see you, man.
Have a good one, Raven.
Take care, guys.
You too.
Thank God.
Wow, come on. Let's be nice.
Yeah, if anybody else comes up and there's enough room, I'll drop down in the basement and take a break. No reason.
Just get up here, man.
We just got here.
What are you talking about? I just got here. I've been watching you for like the last 30 minutes. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I've been lurking.
You just got on the panel.
I mean, I can't when I'm on my phone and sitting outside and I'm on another panel. I was with another friend and I was like, who's what? You were full. My friend wasn't, so I went on his panel and hung out with him. But I was still watching you. My ghost was in there in front of my computer watching you. I rated you and him, and I'm like, wait a second, he's live, you're live, and I'm like, all right. Raven could tell you how I was like, oh crap, they're both freaking amazing people. How do I know? I can't freaking make a decision. And then I heard you say that thank you for the raid, and it's like, what the heck? How did I split 5 people into 2 raids? That's crazy.
Oh shoot, that's not the one I wanted to do. There we go. Angie, great question.
And hello, Angie.
Let's have our own take on the answer on that. There are grow streams out there that can definitely hurt you. Some of them that don't necessarily care about.
I'm not a grow stream, but I want your channel to grow. That's my motto. I'm not a grow stream. I don't never claim to be, and thank God people don't peg me as a grow stream. But if you ever watch my previous videos when I had the numbers, I would consider myself a grow stream. But I don't. I mean, now I've been aware of the fact that you don't want all that. Because people I've literally lost 7 subscribers. Now, was that previous subscribers or is that recent subscribers? Because I didn't get back to their comments in time. That's the thing. I have to get back to you. If I have to get back to you that quick, that's why I don't respond to comments immediately.
Right.
And I never will. I'll make those things to wait for 30 days. And maybe I'll say hi if it was a legitimately fun comment to and I'm not. You don't be in a hurry to record, especially if you're trying to network. Don't be so quick to get on your ball game to freaking respond to people's comments, because a lot of them are just gonna immediately unsubscribe. Oh, he's got me. I'm done.
So
you know what I mean? There's some evil, sick people out there that don't give a crap about anybody but themselves. And
that will be me.
Yeah,
we can't deal in absolutes when it comes to that question. Grow streams, it's a buzzword. Networking streams, it's a buzzword. So you kind of have to be your own judge. So I'm going to tell you this right now: go into a grow stream and check it out and interact with people. If you see a lot of sub for sub, if people say, "Hey, I got you, get me back," you don't.
If you see all those things, and I hate to get this all that freaking just drop a heart. I mean, you're going to be able to look at you go to the grow stream, look at their views, look at their watch hours, and you can laugh at me all you want. Yes, my shit's not right. Doesn't fit the way a normal person with almost 4,000 subscribers. My views are way behind.
The real
9,000. When you find that I actually have more views than somebody with 10,000 subscribers, then you realize that what the hell is going on?
The real test is wait a day or two after. Like if you go to a grow stream and you gain 10, 15 subscribers, great, all well and good. Don't hold your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Because those subscribers, most of them will go away. If that's the case with that particular grow stream, don't go to that grow stream to try to grow your channel organically. Go to channels like mine and R5 Adventures and
exactly, or Nikki Pink or Jojo Allotments,
like that. I mean, quite frankly, we give a shit about you, and we give a shit about your channel, and we care about organic growth. And there are people in here that legitimately would love to get to know you, would love to get to know your channel, and if they like your channel enough to want to subscribe, they're going to do so without any expectations of reciprocation.
Exactly,
and that's what we want. That's what we want to learn how to do. Like, what makes people want to subscribe? Because you're being continuous, you're being regular, and I realize that. And if it wasn't for that knowledge that I've learned from a lot of my friends, being regular, dropping videos at least once a week, being live, being who you are, dropping as many, informative videos as you can, being active, being a friend to others. You know what I mean? It's not about people. I've got somebody in my chat that felt offended
network your channel with other channels.
She felt offended, and she wasn't going to leave me, but she felt uncomfortable to say anything in the chat because I was not talking to everybody. I was talking to only YouTubers creating content. She didn't want to chat.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was about to take a nap. So welcome to my bed.
Pink itching a scratch.
Welcome to my room.
Hello, Nikki.
Come on, Nikki, man. I'm going to go break out my banana.
You're in the bedroom of Nikki Pink. How do you feel? This is where the magic don't happen.
Yeah, I know that story.
Thoughts about growth streams, networking streams.
Huh?
I took a nap.
Check this out.
Hey, I
Okay,
took a
check
nap
this
on
out.
my own live stream last night.
YouTube is
We all know,
100%. YouTube is 100% all about views, not subscribers. And
Right.
it's exactly like Premier was talking about. Back when I was, my other channel was at its height on my live streams. I was absolutely getting a lot more views than some of the 5,000 subscriber channels that I saw. Okay. What killed that was when I started, I was one of probably the first people saying, no, if you don't want to subscribe to somebody that subscribed to you, you don't have to. And a lot of people left my channel.
Yeah, I
over
noticed
that.
that. I noticed that. I mean, no. I noticed that it was an encouragement, and it was the same thing I was thinking about. Nomadic, thinking, what's your real name? Can I call you by your real name? I know I call you by
Bill.
what?
It's
Where
Bill.
have you been?
Man, I don't know. I can't.
You were
remember.
sleeping again, weren't you?
I know Samantha. I know. I can't remember.
Sam?
I don't even know Nikki Pink's real name.
Well,
Is
Nikki.
that crazy? I really don't. I don't know. I don't
It's
know her
Pink.
real name.
I don't want to
It's
know people's
Pink.
real names. It takes away the magic.
Exactly.
Her name's Pink. Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. I don't want to know your real name.
Pink taco.
And I
for
know,
sure.
I know, I know a lot of people's real name, but I don't want to call him because I'm going to accidentally. I mean, it's called doxing. Silently.
Can we
doxing
just say
people.
how shitty this is about our nails, ladies? I mean,
Oh my
let's-
God! You want to see
Let's
my
just talk about
toenails?
real world problems.
My toenails are definitely needing to be cut. Anybody want to cut them for me?
Well, you don't
My
bite
daughter
them
just
like
said,
everybody
you
else.
lost your thumbnail now.
Oh man, my belly's got too big. I can't get my foot to my mouth.
This is a sad world.
It's definitely a sad and sick world.
I mean, seriously.
My daughter was trying to
I
bite her
understand your
toenails.
pain. Okay, these are just.
I love you, Bill. You're all
What?
Right?
I can't do a darn thing with my hair.
I mean, all I can say is the one.
I'm
person-
telling you, man, for real.
I mean, I'm just surprised. I'd be like going in, and I mean, for one point, Samantha, I couldn't even comment. It wouldn't even let me comment on your stream. I don't know what happened.
On my stream or Nikki's stream?
No, Samantha. She'd be like playing some things. I'd be saying stuff, and it's just literally delete every comment that it was YouTube was deleting it. It wasn't a moderator. It literally,
No.
I couldn't say that's awesome. I couldn't say thumbs up. I couldn't drop a damn thing. It just immediately when I sent the message, it just deleted it.
You know what it is?
now, though.
She blocked your ass.
No. Is
Yeah.
it good now, though?
What?
I found these.
You found
Because
me
you were
before,
blocked.
leave 'em alone.
Would it hurt to check your block list, Sam, because one of your moderators might have blocked him?
You know, they could have.
Could be.
I'll have to check that. But I'm pretty sure I looked at it just the other day. Premier Hell wasn't on there. So.
No, it won't let me comment on anything. I can't even comment on your videos. It gets deleted.
Well, let me.
Telling you.
I don't know. I've had people like I can't comment on a lot of people, and they can't see my messages. I don't know what's going on. I was going to ask Nikki about what's going on
right
now. I'm going to step down.
I mean, I can't when I go to live stream. I can't even say anything. Every alert, it's like I said something really
I can't even
bad.
say anything.
I'm going to let R5 come up. I'm going to step down for a minute and let R5 come up.
No. I'm going to go. I got to get something ready for my kids. So bring R5 up here.
Are you sure?
Yes, that would be a good
Yes,
trade.
I'm extremely sure. I really, peace. So R5's awesome.
I'll message
The hell is
you on
awesome.
Twitter.
I mean,
for
you can
your help.
spot me out later. You know,
He
you
is
post
so
your-
real. He will go to sleep in his live streams.
The host never has to. So I mean, put me down in the basement. I'm gonna.
All right, buddy. I'll do that.
Have a
When
good.
you see me
Premier
jumping
Al.
around like a freaking crazy ass cat, then you know I'm gonna be in the basement as somebody else, as myself.
Cat in the
Thanks,
basement.
buddy. All right. There
So,
we go.
Gil, can you help me out here real quick?
Really cold.
Hold on just a second, Crystal. Sam, what did you want?
Where do I go to check my block list real quick? Just let me. I'm in the studio right now. Just
All right.
tell me what to click on.
Studio settings on the bottom left,
Okay.
and then community. I think it is.
Backwards.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Under basic info,
Thank you.
and then
I got
hidden users.
We're all poking Nikki.
Mm.
There we go. All right, Crystal, go to town.
My thought on grow streams. A lot of you guys know that already, but you know, chat streams like this,
Oh,
mine,
there we go. Oh,
Nomad.
sorry.
There's a bunch of like people that go live that are just kind of having a chat stream that they're talking to people, they're getting to know their subscribers. Those are the best ones to grow in because you can talk as a person, get to know everyone in the chat, and you find who you like.
Exactly.
You're going up the ones you like, don't expect a return. And a lot of times, if you're going to their channel on a regular basis, they're going to look at your channel naturally. They're just going
Did
to
I just get
like
bigger?
the person. They're going to like the person and go, hey, let's
I
see
just
what
moved
they're all about.
the comment off the screen, Nikki.
I was like, did I just get bigger?
Thus
you
the
did.
reason.
No,
Squirrel!
you might be
not
making some of
supposed to
us
get bigger,
bigger though.
Thus the reason like people like Go Fish Off has like 800 subscribers with no content. People got to know her as a person, liked her as a person, joined up with her channel regardless, in hopes that she'll create content.
Tales of
But-
Solstice, I'm going to refine that real quick by saying you want grow streams. You want any stream that focuses on the creator and not just the vague message to grow your stream, grow your channel.
Yeah, see, and that's sort of where I was going too. I don't like the ones that just auction off people's names. That's me personally. I go to live streams for entertainment.
It doesn't work.
You know,
It
and
works for the person that's hosting the stream.
Yeah, so where were you
Yeah.
last night, Nomad? Was I not entertaining enough? Just
I fell
saying.
asleep on your panel.
I may have been asleep. I don't know.
I fell asleep on your panel.
Oh, yeah, she fell asleep straight up on the panel. I
You
was
did?
like, I was scratching
No,
and
I'm
tipping.
not.
Hey,
And she
lady.
literally, I gotta do like a reenactment. Hold on. She was like this. And I'm like, are 5
Lady,
you asleep?
what's
And
up?
she's like, no.
Hey,
A veteran
I
would
fell
have
asleep.
wearing sunglasses. Just saying.
To be
I
fair,
fell
it was
asleep
like
on Bob's
2:30 in the
panel
morning.
before.
Oh, he did too for 45 minutes. We just left him there and we just carried on. And he just
This
woke
is what I looked like.
up the whole time. It was awesome.
Hey, a dude
But-
passed out on my stream too. Like he was drunk, and all of a sudden his camera goes, thump.
But
And then
Well-
an hour later he wakes up, you see the camera, and he's like, pops right out of it like nothing.
he's like, I wasn't sleeping. I was talking to my landlord. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you
Talking to
nightbirds,
my
I
landlord
can't do
at
it.
2:30 in the morning.
I
But
just can't.
what I was gonna finish is if you're going to channels that like are literally labeling themselves as a grow channel, I'm a grow channel. I'm gonna grow your channel fast with speed. They don't really. They're like they said, they auction you off. They don't really get to know you. They're basically saying subscribe this person, and you'll see. You know those chats because you'll see everyone in there. Hey, Angie, check mark. Hey, Angie, I joined you. Hey, Angie, I showed your channel love.
Exactly.
Hey, Angie, beautiful content. I love you.
Or
And
done.
That's what I was
Done.
saying.
Done.
this is where the doesn't hurt my channel.
I'm going to equate fast subscriber growth, grow streams with fast food. Sure, it tastes good when you're eating it, but it's not.
It fills
good
you
for
up really
in the long
quick.
run.
I got a better aspect of that.
Ooh,
This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way.
But the thing is, to answer the question of does that hurt your channel? Yes, it does. Because what those people do is because they want you to join them, they run over to your channel, they click your video, they leave a fast comment like, hey, I found you in so-and-so's live stream, love your content, hope you come to my family, and then they click straight out of the video. 99% of the time, do not watch any more than maybe, if you're lucky, a minute of your video. A minute of your video.
And that's where I was going to.
Remember, guys, grow streams, networking streams, it's a label, okay? And people tend to plaster this label over every single Tom, Dick, and Harry that have intentions of growing your channel, whether it be the right way or the wrong way. So try to bear in mind, it's not an absolute, it's not black and white. You have to be your own judge with each channel that does it and decide whether or not you want to continue, hanging with that channel or not.
But as I'm saying, that the analytics getting screwed up in turn screws up your recommendations on your videos. So
in turn screws up your money.
Goes down. Your
That's right. Nobody mess with my money.
Amen.
That will kill your channel.
So if you're not
Sorry, Sam,
getting good watch time on those videos don't get recommended by YouTube then. So then you're not getting a natural growth coming to your channel. So the people that are more likely to subscribe you and like your content and watch your content when you upload, they're not even getting recommended to you. So your growth essentially slows down. And at some point, if you aren't continuously going back to them and watching their stuff and participating with them, they quit coming to you. So then your views plummet. So that does essentially hurt your channel. But essentially, last thing, every chat has the potential of being a grow network channel. A chat can still be a network channel. Get to know the person within the chat. Find who you're interested in. Try to kind of hang around. A lot of your same niche is going to help, obviously, because they're into what you're doing. And you're going to have natural growth of people that actually want to watch your stuff. I'm done.
Hi, Macy.
I love you with what I said.
And in the long run, I want to say this. I'm not saying that grow streams are all bad. What I'm saying is there are some benefit. Look, I used to do networking to grow streams, but I would do it for the right way. I would always tell people this isn't a sub for sub environment. Subscribe. Like if the channel jives with your vibe, subscribe. That was my tag. That was my call tag. And there are channels, whether they do it for the right or the wrong reasons, that you will gain legitimate subscribers from. But
my tag was, if you want to grow, get a hoe.
Some grow streams are more a hindrance than a benefit. We're trying to balance on that pendulum, the good and the bad.
And
what I've always said is, hey, check out these channels, and if it's something that you would like to watch, then subscribe.
Now, this might sound really bad, but in your case, B-Lady, I'm going to say it. I've watched you drop some massive super chats in Grow Streams channels. Like Pusha Studios, I've seen you drop some nice super chats. I've seen you drop nice super chats. Automatically, those in the Grow Streams that are doing live streams themselves, they're going to come to you in hopes that you start coming to them and hope for the same thing. It's just the truth.
That does happen too. That does happen.
Because if you ever listen to them in the Grow Streams, the Grow Stream people even will say, look at this. You want to grab anyone that super chats up because they know you drop money. So the people that are grabbing you up, they're in hopes of also getting that money.
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody's like that, but it does.
Not everybody, but that's a lot of people. And it's just the blunt truth. I'm speaking truth.
No, no. That's why I brought you here in a hurry, because you had something to say, girl.
I don't personally grab up people that super chat unless I like their channel. I don't care if you grab me up.
Super chat anyone unless I believe in that person, and that's the truth.
Well,
I don't think that many.
I really don't care about the money. I'm long away from being monetized.
YouTube channel, I'd be screwed and broke at the same time.
I just do this as a hobby.
And I'm speaking a blunt truth of what I've learned over time from being on the back scenes of the stuff, from being in these chats. I did grow streams. I also did a lot of networking with R5 Adventures. Look at R5 Adventures. Look at the diving channel. Look at the difference of the views. R5 Adventures, we put a video up and we're lucky to hit 100 views. I'm excited when we hit 100 views. That's the normal. That is what we get. Now
look at that ratio too.
A fraction of the subscribers on the diving channel. My diving channel, I put up a video and I can get over what my subscriber base is on those videos. I always hit 100 usually, and I can get 700 to 1,000 views when I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. That's the sad truth. That channel has not been networked. it has been found by legit people that want to watch it, and it's done so much better. It's halfway through.
And the biggest thing,
I haven't done live streams on it to get it.
And the biggest thing, what is the difference in the percentage of watch time between the channels? I'm sorry.
Oh, massive.
I correct me if I'm wrong, Nikki Pink, but YouTube does the algorithm, the almighty algorithm does look at how many subscribers you had versus how many people watch your videos and determines where they place you in recommended lists. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, and another thing too, like with how the algorithm works that people don't realize is it'll also like for example, let's say R5 starts watching a lot of dumpster videos. Her recommended is going to be whatever she watches. And it'll stay within that niche until you change it personally and search for something different.
Yeah. Like R5 is a hodgepodge of everything that because we watch so many different things because me and Mike both use that channel. The diving channel, 99% of what recommends to me is dumpster diving.
Yeah.
99% of it, because 90% of what I'm watching is dumpster diving. But it's just, it's... You know, like I've done both. I see the difference in the two channels. The diving channel, when I first started, it was kind of a test run for me. What happens if I don't network this channel? What happens if I stay focused on a niche? And it's proved to me that you got to stay focused. You can't be networking. It doesn't help.
So why is 90% of my recommended women doing bikini try-on hauls and stuff?
I rest my case.
I rest my case.
Stay off the porn sites, Ralph.
It's not porn, it's YouTube.
Your computer's recommending something else. Hey, I just call it how I see it.
Ow.
I know
Mike.
Gil gave you a ton of advice the other day, Angie. I would love to see you join in on his Tournament of Skillz.
I would.
Obviously, he gave you a lot of advice and a lot of tips, but you'll learn a lot. Even just sitting in the audience and watching, you're going to learn a lot. But going up there so people can you can get other people's opinions, it will help you. It will. I was a judge on the last Tournament of Skillz, and just being a judge and listening to what everyone was saying about everyone else's channels on top of my opinion really gave me a good insight. It really did help, and I changed a lot on the diving channel. If you didn't notice, I got the new avatar. I changed up my thumbnails so they all are uniform and they match up kind of. That all happened after the last Tournament of Skillz, and I noticed a massive increase in subscriber base and watches once I did that. It definitely increased a lot of things for me. The Tournament of Skillz will help you. I swear to that. But take some of that he gave you and run with it. I'm going to let the host talk. I'm taking over the show.
No, you're perfectly fine. It's a valid point. What I was going to say is you don't have to be a judge to offer feedback, legit feedback. We have judges of varying degree of experience on YouTube on the Tournament of Skillz. I love doing that. But anyone can offer positive, valuable feedback. And that's the great thing. It brings people together. It brings us a think tank of people together that we can all learn from.
There's a great range of people, and the nice thing is me and Gil. I can say me, Gil, Nikki, Nomad, even Faith in the Fallen. Ralph, you kind of stick more with the scrappers. It seems when I've gone over, you've got more scrappers, but like the rest of us all have such a wide variety of channels that we talk to, we hang out with, so we get a lot of different feedback on different niches. So it's kind of nice.
The architect from Scene from the Matrix. Yeah. Bubblebus, yeah.
And I mean, it's to be honest, I'm sorry to interrupt or change the subject if I am, but hearing Premier tell me that that I helped, him to feel more comfortable with saying, no, we don't do sub for sub here on this channel and stuff like that. It was, it's kind of like I was saying, I started saying it myself, if you don't want to subscribe to that channel, you don't have to. I took the hit on that. Soon after that, Pusha Studio started saying that, and everybody else too. And, if, whether I took the hit on it or not, I'm not worried about it, because what stayed on my channel, I'm happy with what stayed on my channel. You know, I would rather have the audience that I have right now over being back to having 40 peak concurrences again. You know,
that, man, seriously.
And you know, and all that, but I'm glad that, you know, me starting to say that and saying that and stuff like that could help other people to, you know, say, hey, no, you know, because see, what was happening with me was I would hear, you know, so there were some people in the chat saying, like, literally, I got you, please get me back. And then they would repeat it and name a certain person, you know, and stuff like that. And one of them was like, I don't want to subscribe to this channel. What should I do? I'm like, no, you don't have to, you know, and stuff like that. And, you know, so people can be more comfortable being in a live stream just to hang out and have fun, which is what the purpose of being on YouTube is.
I guess I'll answer it out loud. B-Lady, yeah, you can take a video, change your length. You have to add or remove stuff to do it, and change your title and stuff, and you could re-upload that video. You're not going to have the original views it already had. It's all going to be whatever gets viewed on that time. And we've done it with a couple of our videos that we thought at the beginning were really good videos, but we were small channel.
Sorry, computer chick.
Distraction, but it's not. We're not going to do that with every video.
Angie Blackman went dumpster diving last night, and she found $450 worth of coffee.
Wow!
Ow. Damn!
Hell yeah.
Well, you're set for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Whoa! I
Not in my house.
Yeah,
that wasn't me.
But no, it's definitely. I would love to see Angie at the very least come in and hang out when he does the tournament. Hopefully, we can get these 2 people signed in so he can do it soon. Come in, you'll learn a lot. Because I know you were definitely enjoying what advice he gave you the other day, and you said you learned a lot. But coming in will definitely help you learn more and listen to other insight of other creators, so you can take and run with what you think is going to work best. But I think you would really benefit if you just joined in. I really do. Like it's a fun time. No one is overly like critiquey. They're going to tell you what their opinion is, what they think you should work on, and then you take it and run with what you think is best. But I really do think it would be a good idea. I do.
The goal is not to bash channels. It's just an opportunity for growth. It really is. You know, best practices. If somebody, you know, we love pointing out best practices because everybody, you know, has their own unique perspective on things, and something that, you know, like Angie does, might be a game changer for someone like Mo Homesteading or even myself, you know. So it's good to get that out in the open.
Yeah. Oh, and I do want to say, B-Lady, depending on how long your videos are, okay, sometimes making the shorter videos is not the answer, all right, but sometimes it is. But a lot of the channels that I watch in my niche are videos that are between 15 and 20 minutes. Yeah. If they're shorter than that, then they just really didn't have much to say or talk about. Okay. And you know, people have suggested to me, you know, because I talk about my watch time being 2 minutes, but I know that that's because people are coming to comment, nice video, and then leave, you know, and stuff like that. But also, what my answer to that was, no, I need to figure out how to make what I have in between there more entertaining. Okay. Mm-hmm. And also SEO. Start learning about search engine optimization for your titles on your video. Yes. Because as I've said a few times, your title of your video has to be something that people are searching for them to find it. And then it's your thumbnail that's going to catch their attention to want to click on your video, and then after that, it's your content that keeps them there.
It's a sequence of events that's going to get your video noticed. You want the searchability to get you in the beginning of the search engines so that you get the first day is the best searchability on a smaller YouTuber. That first day is where your biggest push is going to be. The thumbnail grabs the attention, the video keeps them, like he said. That's you want a thumbnail that's going to grab them once they find you. If you're a smaller channel, you're not going to be the first channel they're going to click usually.
Are you taking the classes, Bill?
No, I don't actually take any of the classes. I watch everybody that talks about these subjects. I take it all. I watch Brian G. Johnson. I watch Nick Nimmin and B. Nimmin. Of course, Kusha Studios. Bob and I have traded information back and forth. I take as much information in as I can on these subjects. The content bug. I love the way that the content bug will throw little bits of things in there that the other gurus don't, because she takes that information that she learned. Sunny Lennon Ducey, she takes all that information too, and she tries it on her channel, and she's like at her point in her channel where it's like taking off. So she's telling you what worked now and stuff like that, and she does it in a very entertaining way. And that is where, because I have noticed that with my live streams, when I did my live streams where I was walking around with the mobile phone, I had peak concurrences up there. And then when I had, videos where I was sitting in one place, they went away fast and stuff like that. And, so I'm like trying different ways to change scenery. And then the content bug was saying, I only stay so long in one room, and then I move to another room, and and change of scenery and stuff like that. I'm like, thank you. I had the right idea,
Well, you gotta
just don't know.
I think of it as like with your content, you got to think of it as a recipe. You got to get the ingredients. You got to make the thing and make it appetizing. And then once it's finished, you got to fulfill that craving. You know what I'm saying? So that way you keep them in through the whole video.
Right. But you also have to tell a story.
Yeah, you just like it's like a cliffhanger. You know what I mean? So have cliffhangers throughout your whole video. And I don't practice what I preach, people, so don't think you're going to see this in mine. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know how to market the shit. I just don't do it. Listen to what I say.
For these classes, Nikki, you're supposed to send it to me long ago.
I'm horrible. I am the number one procrastinator in life. Let me just tell you.
You're funny.
Yeah. See, and the thing too, I know how to tell stories, and I know how to do like I know how to do B-roll, but I get lazy on B-roll in a way. But I also sort of do B-roll in my way. But mixing the two together, sometimes I don't exactly do that right. Not my last two videos on Nomadic Empire, but the two videos before that, where the thumbnail is like popping. I actually changed all those thumbnails too. After I changed my channel name, I changed the type of font on my banners, so I changed the font on my thumbnails also. But yeah, learning how to mesh B-roll and storytelling together is it's an art. It really is.
It's a form of cinematography, excuse me. And
exactly.
You can master that. And I'm trying to find a channel for you guys to check out. It's a couple that lives in a small, tiny camper. And they've got a dog, and they travel. They live in the camper. And between their cinematography makes it, they got over 500,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I'm trying to find the link for you.
Okay, it's like
all you done is came down and get on stream.
It's lunch.
Birthday lunch.
Is that the birthday boy?
Wants to know where his birthday breakfast is. He wakes up at freaking 12:30 and wants to know where his birthday breakfast is.
Well, it is his birthday.
You're supposed to be on my side here. Seriously. Like I said, you're going to pick Mike up for Alaska. You're going to pick Mike up for Texas. You're going to fly NWI out to see you. And you're just leaving poor old me sitting here like, what the fuck?
No, I would never do that. You guys can come. We'll just rent an RV.
Somebody's got to watch kids.
Okay, here it is.
Again.
Have you guys heard of Elsa Ray?
But I am going to jump off here. I just had to jump on when you're on that topic because I had to put my 2 cents in.
I'm glad you did.
Much love, lady.
Can you go make Mike breakfast now?
It's 2 o'clock.
Get your ass to the kitchen.
Whatever he wants. Just make him whatever he wants. It's his birthday.
Why is this gang up on a Crystal Day? Like, what the hell? Is he gonna cook for me on my birthday? Are you gonna make him cook for me?
Yes.
Sure you will.
I will. I
Sure you will.
I will. Spoil the ever living crap out of it.
See you 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Hello,
Which channel
Angie.
starting on? Do we want to decide this now?
Well, you went first last time. I'll go first this time. How's that?
Oh, okay. So you always say ladies first. I'm like, no, ladies.
Well, I mean, if you're asking the question, you want an answer, right? Because if you're always going first, why ask the question?
I know, but you usually try to do the ladies first, and I have to go. No, you go.
Okay, all right, I divert back.
Stop fighting, please.
Ladies
Oh my
first.
God, I'm gonna
Ladies
cry.
first. Ladies first. You want to go first?
We're starting
up
at
your damn mind.
6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll start there.
I guess we're starting at my channel.
Okay.
We'll see you then.
All right. See you later, R5. Much love to you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Ralph.
Later, R5.
Arcade wants to know what you're doing.
What is Ralph doing while on panel? Oh, I was taking apart a was that the wrong button? This is cables. Where's the rest of it? It was a one of those waffle iron things.
Oh.
I was just scrapping it out.
Got some aluminum in that puppy, I would imagine.
Exactly. Cast aluminium.
Yes, sir. Got the heating outlets out without any issues?
Yeah, they were just clamped on.
Illuminanium.
Illuminanium.
By the way,
yes,
I love
indeed.
your spool man over there.
Oh, this is my future co-host. This Scrappy McCopper Balls.
That's cool.
McCopper balls?
Scrappy McCopper Balls. I need to replace the aluminium one with a copper one of this size, and then I'm probably going to make a aluminium one, and he'll be, I don't know, alumi balls. I don't know, and they're gonna have like arguments on which is the better metal. I could also call him like Chinesium Man, because that's what usually is in motors these days, Chinesium. Or give him a little Chinese hat. I don't know. Or would that be racist?
That might be bad.
I don't know.
Have mercy.
Elsa Ray.
So Elsa Ray, ladies and gentlemen, definitely check her out. I put the link in the chat. She's got 407,000 subscribers. Her and her husband, they live in the Scamp trailer, this Scamp camper, and they go on all sorts of adventures. They hike, they fish, they go out with friends. They're minimalists, but take a look at how much, they got 161,000 views here, 388,000 views here. I mean, people love their stuff. And
I was subscribed to it.
Specifically there, and I'm bringing them up so that you guys can check out their cinematography and how they make their cuts and edits and how they make their adventure look really, really good and appealing. So there.
One that I pay a lot of attention to is Van City Van Life. I've watched him. Yeah, I've watched him grow from, like, I think he was at 2,000 or 3,000 when I found him. He's up at like 60, 70,000 now. And I've paid attention to his thumbnails and stuff like that. And so my thumbnails are kind of a blend from what I know that he did, and also some other things that I see as far as advice, and then also what tools I use. My new thumbnails have some added stuff to them.
Since Nikki Pink is here, I've got to ask this question. I am trying to learn beta / the new version of Studio.
Oh, I hate it.
Well,
I love it.
I'm finding it to be very, very not intuitive. But nonetheless, I have a question. Before, in Classic, there was a way to go into previous live streams and see how many watch hours you got from each live stream. Is there a way to do that with the current Studio setup?
Are you
in videos and then go over to live?
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. Would you say
videos?
So
and then go over to live.
All right, so let me do this real quick, and I'm sure maybe some other people want to know this too. So let me go ahead and.
Hey, while you're at it though, Gil, could you go ahead and drop the link in the chat again? I'm gonna go on my computer.
I'm gonna turn the light on here.
Drop the link in the what link?
For the StreamYards, I'm gonna go on my computer instead of my phone.
Oh, sure. Hold on. I'll post that. There you go.
I got out of my bed.
All right.
Oh no.
Let me go into a YouTube and mouse on a wheel internet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because when they were talking about that, beta was gonna be what it was gonna be, and that they were gonna do away with classic. I was like, for a little bit, didn't want to try beta, but then I was like, dude, I better learn this stuff. So I started using it right away and started only going to classic when I could not figure out how to find it in beta until I got to where I didn't have to go to classic anymore.
You did the right thing, though, because now I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find out where certain things are.
But the things that it does are like really sweet.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the new version to a certain extent, but some of the pathways to get to those things I feel are counterintuitive. You wouldn't expect certain things to be where they are.
Yeah.
So with that being said, okay, so I'm here.
Videos.
Go to videos. We'll switch it to live. Now what?
And there they are. Click on one of those. I believe I think there's one for
analytics. Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So I've done this already, and it showed this. I mean, this is the current live right now, and it shows how many views I've gotten thus far. But if you scroll down, and you go through all the tabs, you can't really necessarily see how many watch hours are in there.
Try it on one of the older ones, because right now you don't have enough information.
But you used to be able to see that in Classic. You used to be able to see it in an actual live stream.
Oh! If you want to see all of that, go to your live stream dashboard.
Which
I think you can see it there. I'm not sure.
On the what's it called? God, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Is it under events? What is it called?
Oh, it could be under events. No. You want to go if you want to go check out your live stream dashboard, back out of there.
Trying to look over here.
Oh, for the love of mercy. Okay, backing out of there. Maybe.
Bling, bling.
There we go.
Oh, actually, I don't know if you had to.
Okay. So now I'm in videos. I'm in the live. Like I've clicked to the live tab.
Wait. Yeah, if you want to go to your dashboard, you have your live stream icon up on the top right somewhere.
Are you talking about where it says create?
There's one that's
Yeah.
called the live control room.
Yeah.
Right. No, I understand that. Like if you go to, let's see, it's right here, view and live control room. So I've got onto that, and that brings me here. But this live control room doesn't show your watch hours accumulate. Like you see your concurrent viewers, you see how many likes you've got.
The middle right there, like the top bar of that bottom screen thingy.
Yep.
There's stream health.
You got your analytics here.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, you can't scroll down on that. And this drop down doesn't give you an option. It gives you chat rate and playbacks. And those are the only options you get there. And then, of course, your system health, it's pretty vague. Excellent, system's healthy, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give
Yours looks different than mine. Maybe mine's an old thing when it comes out.
Well, the older version, before they did away with Classic, like I said, used to have the watch hour accumulation there, but not anymore. I just didn't know if you guys knew a better way to find it.
It might just not be there anymore. I don't know.
That would totally
Yeah, I don't think it's
suck.
there anymore unless you're in the old.
Totally suck. There we go. You go ahead and.
But what you can do is, of course, email your team.
Yeah, I can. I will email them and find out if there's a way to see that. Because otherwise, I have to wait a couple of days and wait for it to accumulate on Premiere.
What? I literally was in tune to what you were talking about, and I found it when I swapped over to this. I mean, it literally, signing into and then have to confirm my account and then have to do that. It's like it's only 2 more steps, but since I'm signing in on my phone, it didn't take long.
Oh well. I'm gonna check a previous one.
I have a video. I wonder where it's gonna top off and teeter on. I got a video that everybody's watching. It's almost at 5,000 views.
Oh, there you go. Holy guacamole!
Oh, really? Sweet.
But I've only gained 15 subscribers off the video. It's like I must have done something wrong.
What, you gain subscribers from videos? I always lose some when I upload something.
Yeah, it'll tell you on your analytics. It'll tell you in your analytics, but there's been a lot of people that have left my stream because of it. I've lost more people in a live stream than I've done on a video.
No, really?
I've only lost one
I
person.
wonder why.
Well, maybe because I fall asleep.
Or maybe it's the big old farts you rip while you're asleep.
Or the nose picking that goes from this to this. I don't know how you do it.
All I gotta say is, man, it's a tutorial. You got to know how to pick your nose properly. I do it so gradually, professionally, right?
Yes.
Gradually.
You need a lot of leverage.
I mean, I don't even need leverage. I just know I got big boogers and you can't lie. I got big boogers and you cannot lie.
Digging for nose gold and sharing it with the townsfolk.
Jeez.
All I gotta say is it's as big as a turkey dinner.
God, gross. Ew. Don't even want to relate those two.
I'm just trying to be good. Trying to be good at this point.
And that's what everybody is. And that's why I was ranting. My last 2 live streams, I pretty much ranted about it's not about the grow streams. The grow streams doing, I think most of them are doing it really well. They're pretty much doing it right, but they're not educating people on what the fudge they're doing. You can't grow the channel with a whole bunch of people that you're not going to come back to. And if you're making a channel and they're making a channel, are you going to have time to come back to that channel, 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 that other channel, that other channel that you're not? Stop freaking lying to yourself.
Well, and you can't control what your viewers do either. Like people in the chat, you could sit there and you can preach the right way until the cows come home.
And they're not going to do it. They're going to do what they want to do. They have you on mute most of the time. They have you put on mute. All they worry about is, who can I get my numbers up on? Who can I freaking pretend that I subscribe to? I mean, and they're not probably thinking that, but most of the time it's that way, regardless if they're thinking about it or not, because they don't know that if you subscribe to 4,000 channels or more, you're never going to be able to make it back to those 4,000 subscribers and give them any appreciation, any legit comment. You're not going to have any time to watch the videos. You can't gain 60 subscribers in a day.
Right.
And actually, you might vary if you actually work from 9 to 9, 12 hours, you might be able to hit 60 videos.
I learned that lesson the hard way. I had like 800 people that I was subscribed to. And I realized pretty damn quick that you cannot get to everybody and watch all of their stuff.
Well, I know that, and I've been that's the only thing I'm trying to fix. When I do it, it's like I have my bot dropping links and all that, and don't be clicking on no freaking link and dropping no freaking stupid thing. And whatever you do not watch the freaking video partially. You're fucking up their analytics. Don't do it.
Right.
It pisses me off when people do that because it's not just about me. It's about all of us. It's about all the creators that are making, and not even me. I spend a lot of time on my videos. And if you're only going to watch my stuff to leave a really retarded comment, I am not going to get back to you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, see, that's the thing that I was going to say. I don't go to a channel unless I plan on watching the whole video. Yeah. You know,
it's like it really aggravates me. It's like, oh, that was hilarious. What was the freaking hilarious? That would have been very more appropriate. Like, what made you laugh? What part was good? You know, this way I can judge my next video and make it better. Why would you comment saying, oh, I'm laughing my ass off? And I know for a fact, because I'm watching my analytics while I get the comments coming in, I know for a fact that comment, even though I've hearted it, just because it keeps track of, I wish they would actually keep track of it. That's the thing, is I wouldn't hearted that video if it wasn't a reason behind it or that comment. But I already know that person behind that comment didn't watch the whole video. My analytics told me so.
Right.
Live. Like, they literally just watched half of it and tickled my fancy with a comment, you know? The
My
people
analytics
so
told me so.
freaking. Do you want 10,000
drive-by appeasers? They think they're appeasing you by doing what you ask, but they're really not.
You want 10,000 fake freaking followers, or you want 10,000 actual legitimate wanting to watch your whole videos, wanting to see what you're coming out with, wanting to see your videos because they like who you are, they like what you're creating, not to freaking try to get you to subscribe back. Or, you know, that's the thing. Is even no matter what I say, it is always about the numbers. You know, it's for them, for everybody in their heart. They really like, I want to get check the numbers. Oh my God, I just lost 5 subscribers. I lost 5 subscribers. Fuck you, I just lost 20. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hello, sweet crazy. Hello.
Like, hopefully they were people that weren't.
What are you doing, Bill?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he wants to switch to the other one. You got to hold on. I got to drop your other one down.
Do that. Oh, okay.
There we go. I'm gonna end the stream now anyway because I really got to get some work done today. But
you've been live for 2.5 hours. That's like a record for you.
I know. Well, and we're going live tonight too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying to push that.
That's what I have to do. I better go live before you so I can raid you because, man, I forget. I don't forget what people do for me, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Oh,
you helped me get to my first 1,000. I'll never forget that, man. I mean, that's the thing. Is like that's the benefit of actually getting. No. Even though like I lost maybe everybody that ever subscribed to me, but the one I'm gonna make you some. What do you want? Chicken strips.
Okay. Chicken strips.
Guys, I want to read Raffle Scrapper.
Here's the link.
He is live right now, and I'm sure Ralph has been straddling my stream with his.
Yes. I only have the presenter.
So what time are you going live, Bill? What time are you going live so I can try to work that out?
5 o'clock-ish Central.
Because I'm not planning on going live for very long because I don't even want to go live, but I'm trying to go live every day at one point.
Try to cut your days in half from here. Try to go live during the same day.
No, Friday is always going to be crazy day. Friday is going to be like wild. It's just going to be out there because you know what? That's the only day I'm going to drink.
Oh, God. Hey,
so it's always going to be a wild,
Ralph,
fun.
You did that in my chat.
Yes, that's so people can copy it and post it over there.
Fair enough. All right, guys. Raffle Scrapper, here's this link. Looks like Ralph did me a solid, put the link in already. Let's head on over and show Raffle Scrapper some love. I want to thank you guys for being on the panel, being in the chat, being amazing. And until the next time, have a scrap happy day.
But
later all.
Later, guys.
I'm looking at
See you all
myself.
over there.
What a mess.